What's going on, LFG fam? Welcome back to another episode of the LFG
I like it.
podcast,
ASMR edition.
your favorite podcast for
You.
anything and everything in pop culture. My name is Jet, alongside my fellow panelists, Andrea, John, Cody, and J Mag.
He just watched the Oscars, that's why he's a little elegant right now. Yeah.
Last week I was told I,
Adam Sandler.
hurt people's ears. So
Yeah.
going for a
Oh,
smooth,
sometimes.
smooth.
Yeah.
Sometime.
But who said
Relaxing.
that? Who said
But why'd you do that
That was me.
I
accent?
don't remember. Yeah, it was for sure.
It was
J Mac
me.
was one of them. It could have been a collection, but I take everything into consideration. So
Yeah.
smooth
We
intro
do
today.
Bodie's over here.
Um,
He's by himself.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is what it is. We have a great episode for you guys today. The Oscars were yesterday. Have some thoughts on that. It was a night. We'll get into it in a little bit later. And then obviously we'll be talking about the Woody watches. We have some new ones, me and Andrea personally, and then obviously, the usuals, Severance, Invincible. We'll get into all of that. But LFG starts with the news. So, kicking it over to J Mag with the news.
I'm passing it right back over to John with some Mickey
Hell
D
you.
news.
Hell yeah.
John and
Snack
you
grab.
McDonald's.
Snack wraps.
I wanted
It's
to
been
say
out.
it last week.
Was
been
it not out?
No, the fuck.
Oh, you wanted to
not.
say it last week? That's my bad. When we have
No.
guests, I usually kind
Yeah,
of
that's
not
why,
do it.
yeah.
Just,
But
I
it is
should've.
snack wraps. I keep seeing shit. The CEO said for sure this year. He just doesn't know when either.
That's crazy. For
He
I
sure.
told
mean,
you
we
personally?
know that's something
But like for
That-
sure.
for
Nah,
sure,
yeah,
for sure.
like-
Yeah.
I mean, we know that.
It wasn't like for sure. It was just for sure, but it's for sure.
Oh,
I've
is that double?
I've never had a snack wrap. Are they that good?
I mean,
They
you
are
know,
very good.
I don't remember.
They're not gonna taste the same.
What is it? Just like a little chicken tender in a burrito?
Yeah.
And lettuce
Basically.
and
Oh,
tomato.
and
They put other
tomato.
It's
stuff
like
in it.
the one from Chick-fil-A, right? The Cool Wrap. I love the Cool Wrap from Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it is.
What's
But
in
they
the
used to
Cool
have
Wrap?
different flavors for
Cool
it.
Ooh.
It's chicken, lettuce, and cheese. I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then it comes with
cheese.
avocado lime ranch, which that
Oh, we're not
It's
gonna.
a chicken
have that.
sandwich wrapped up.
That's a good
Yeah.
dressing.
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
a great dressing. That's
It's
a
a
great
good.
dressing.
That's
It is.
yeah.
I'm telling
It
you,
really is.
the snack wraps are good. Bring them back.
We'll see. I'll try one. We'll see. See what
Mhm.
happens.
It was
We know
one of
you'll
the
try
healthier
one. We know you'll
items.
try.
Relax. Relax.
There you go.
Yeah.
Double confirmation. It's a for sure,
Yeah.
for sure now.
For sure.
So, sometime this year. I don't know. Let us know if you.
Yeah.
I was on a TikTok. I saw it not that long ago. Somebody was eating one, and I don't know if it was
It was
international.
in another country. Yeah,
Okay.
I saw that.
Okay. Yeah,
Alright.
I was like,
Well then.
what the fuck, man? Mine sucks.
Here you go. Probably England, right? Because they don't have good food out there. But anyways, let's get back into the news right here. I'm gonna start with this first one here, which is I can't believe this. Okay, I can't believe this. This is kind of nuts. It's ridiculous. I don't understand what's going on over there at the Oscars. But this was before it all went down. 4 anonymous Oscar voters all said they didn't watch Dune Part 2 and abstained from ranking it on their Best Picture ballot. They were quoted as saying, "The first Dune I couldn't get through. I'm not rushing for another 3 hours of Dune." First thought that comes to my mind is, John, how come you didn't fucking tell us you were part of the Oscar voters, bro?
I was gonna say, how do I apply?
Like, that's insane. No, but that's ridiculous, bro. Like Dune aside, I don't give a fuck what movie. In this case, it's
Yeah.
Dune, but I don't give a fuck what movie it is. If you're an Oscar voter and you're not fucking watching the movies, that's you shouldn't be voting for that. That's
Mhm.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Kick
Yeah,
these
that's
people
fucked.
off the panel
Yeah.
and put people that are gonna take this seriously and watch the movies for them being the movies. That's ridiculous, man. I can't believe that. When I read
Yeah.
that, I was
Lazy.
stunned. I said that
Yeah,
out loud in
that
the
is
chat
kinda-
party, and I was like, "Yo, what did I just read?" So crazy.
That is crazy. That really
Nah,
is.
yeah.
That's
That shit's
half-assing your job.
That shit's egregious.
Yeah, honestly.
Would this not be considered a bias at that point?
That kind of.
I mean, we know that they're like
They just pick and choose
rigged.
which ones they
We
want
know
to see.
that these
Yeah.
award shows are rigged.
Like, oh, the first one I couldn't
But-
watch. I'm not gonna watch the second one. That's already you instantly don't want to watch it, so you're
Yeah.
probably gonna go into it
Like,
not
even
wanting
I
to like
fucking
it.
Yeah,
watched
that's
it, man.
true.
You're
Like,
getting.
they didn't even
paid
do
to
that though.
fucking
They didn't even do that. They just said, "Nah,
consider
fuck it, we're not watching it."
Yeah.
And
That is
it's
crazy as fuck.
it's like if you want to go like the rig route, whatever, fair, that's your way of thinking. But there's like hundreds of people that worked on this film that aren't going to get like the recognition they deserve because of this. Like, it's not just Timothy winning a fucking award. It's not just Denis winning another award. Like, there are people that this is their like opportunity to be a part of something huge, and because you don't want to sit there and do your job, you're taking it away from them. It's like I said, it's egregious. That shit is crazy.
It's 4 people, bro. Just fuck that anonymous shit, bro.
Yeah,
Put
yeah,
the names
release
up
that
there.
shit. Yeah, release that
That's
shit.
crazy.
Lazy.
I'm assuming EW's Entertainment Weekly, right? Like, nah, reveal the names, man. Pass that over to the whoever's in charge of this shit. Like, get them off of there. That's ridiculous. And if this is just 4, there's got to be more.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way there isn't.
But how
And
many
they probably
Four
done this in the
anonymous,
past.
yeah.
See, this is the thing. Do you guys know how many voters there are in total? Because I have no idea.
No, I'll get that for you
I
at the end
don't
of the
know.
show. but
Because
yeah.
I wanted to say, like, at this point when it comes to award shows and the voters, like, these are the people that y'all are allowing to let people be like, oh yeah, that's the winner, like, yeah, and then people look in the past like, yep, it won this because it was the best. But these are the type of people that are voting. They couldn't even watch the first one, and they're being biased of the second one. Like, these are the people voting for an Oscar. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
And
that's ridiculous.
J-Mac, you and me saw this news at the same time. And I had asked you if you saw the other one about, and it's crazy. I'm going to talk about this later, but I thought his name was Ralph Phineas the whole time.
Oh.
His name is Ray. That shit is crazy. Anyway, phenomenal actor. But the other piece of news that came out in like conjunction with this, I guess, is 2 anonymous Oscar voters said they didn't vote for Ray because he won before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What are we doing?
Oscars don't matter in my opinion no more.
It gets worse. They both believed he won an Oscar for Schindler's List, which he did not win.
That
Yeah. Listen,
Yo,
listen.
they
Not
couldn't
gonna
even do
lie.
a Google search. They couldn't even look him
a
up.
petition needs to happen. They need to do something about these voters, because I honestly, at that point, after seeing this news, none of this matters to me.
Yeah.
I don't care who wins what. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Congratulations to those that won, but I mean, at the end of the day, there's an asterisk next to it, and probably in the past too, with all of them, they've been doing this. They have to have been doing this. So
regardless
it's
if I liked it or not, it doesn't matter, because these voters are
crazy.
just not. That's crazy.
We need a revamp. We need a rehaul. We need to just do everything all over again and put everything.
How do they let this information come out and think it's okay to keep them as voters?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's because I think it's the Academy that votes for them. Like it's like the people that are like on top of all the movies and stuff.
Yeah, that's
why nobody can
not
touch them.
They're not even watching
And
the
they're-
fucking movies.
And they're like easily bribed too. Like
Yeah. Hell yeah.
The number is just under 10,000 voters. It's about 9,905, and people might be like, "Hey, there's 10,000. You think those 4 people matter?" That doesn't fucking matter. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
A person that's voting should fucking watch the movies that are on there.
Exactly.
They should know the actors. Just because he won, they're doing that NBA treatment, which that probably tells me that they're doing the same shit at the NBA. That's why fucking Joel won that year. But like, that's ridiculous, bro. Just because he's won already doesn't mean he doesn't deserve it. It's based off his performance that year.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. That's wow. Do something about that shit, because I can't believe that. But
Yeah, they just wow.
crazy. Let us know your thoughts on that.
Now we know why Adam left for real.
But moving on the brighter side, Denis Villeneuve's Dune films have now won 8 Oscars so far. Next up is Dune Messiah. But like Cody mentioned, who gives a fuck, bro? It's like,
If you liked it, you liked it, man.
yeah, that's
Oscars
insane.
don't mean it.
That's insane. So,
Dude.
but yeah. We got some. This was before the concept art leaks and all of that. This news came out before that, so let's see what you guys think. The Russo brothers were asked about the upcoming Avengers films. They were quoted as saying, "These movies are going to be a surprise to people. We found a way into the story that's very exciting to us, but very radical. We think is going to challenge audiences." Now, before the leaks came up, I was like, "Yo, that seems like they're about to do some dumb shit, and a lot of people are not gonna like it." But when the leaks came out, and if that's what they're referring to, I was on board with the leaks. I was like, yo, this is crazy. This is different. I like what was going on, at least what I saw. I get it. It's concept. Most of that might not even make it. They can change. But initially, I was like, I don't know if I like this, because that sounds like they don't know what they're doing, or they're going to do some very crazy shit that's just not going to go over well, and it's not going to make sense.
Yeah,
but I don't know. What do you guys think?
You don't challenge the artist, especially the MCU's audience, bro. We're talking about a fan base of people that are up and down, left and right. People don't know what to think.
What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, man. No, it's gonna go bad in my opinion. Challenging people.
I don't know.
You're gonna have
We'll
to
see.
think.
I mean, the reception, like you said, the reception to the concept art. I mean, everyone loved all those images.
So they see it.
I mean, we'll have to see when the movie comes out. But I mean, because literally all those images is literally from the same comic storyline. So you know, if they're just adapting that should work. But yeah, we have to see.
Yeah,
I don't think this is crazy though. Who doesn't want to be challenged? Like, who doesn't want to see something different and new?
A lot of general audiences. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, this is pre-concept art, and it's just a wait and see at this point. But hopefully, it's cross your fingers. It's good. Let us know what you guys thought about that. Jet mentioned this last week when we did our Spider-Man review. Zach Cherry's Cleve cameos in MCU projects. So that top one you can see is Neighborhood Spider-Man. Then you got the middle one being Far From Home, I think was that one's from. And then the bottom one is Shang-Chi. So that's pretty cool. He's been in it 3 times, 3 different projects. It's canon. Pretty cool. We'll see where he pops up next.
Is that his innie or his outie?
That's probably, it's got to be, shit, more on that later. Actually, I was going to say something more on that later. Let's go. Wow. But yeah. And then some news on Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Season 2 will release in 2026. The goal is to release a new season every year. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I'm excited for that. I can't wait. We'll see.
They clearly have a plan because they were already, working on season 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty cool.
Can't wait. Ayo Edebiri is in talks to star in and write a live-action Barney movie for A24. Daniel Kaluuya will produce. Kind of crazy. I don't know if they're gonna, what type of take they're gonna do on Barney, if any at all, or if it's just gonna be your, typical Barney with kids and singing songs and stuff. I have no idea. But A24, that tells me they're gonna do something different with Barney and Ayo being
murdering Barney.
The blood and honey verse.
Yeah.
It's Black excellence right there.
Oh yeah, for sure. She is amazing. But yeah, we'll see. The official Sonic movie account reacts to Shrek being redesigned. They're quoted saying, "For any green ogres looking for advice."
Yeah, they're wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are wild.
I did see people on Jet's very own TikTok saying, "Hey, we did this for Sonic. Let's rally everybody again and let's do it for Shrek this time." And it's funny that they came out and said something on Shrek too. So, I don't know. What do you guys think about the Sonic redesign? Let us know down in the comments unless anybody here wants to speak on the Sonic redesign, on Shrek redesign.
Is it that bad? I don't think it's that bad. It just looks a little more modern to me. It doesn't look look at the Sonic. It's crazy. This looks like Shrek. I know what this is. Yeah. I can't tell. If you were like, what is that? I'd be like, I don't know. I'd probably be like, it looks like Sonic, but I can't tell you for sure.
It's Sonic from those parody
That looks like
movies.
Shrek. It doesn't look that bad. Does that look that bad?
No, if I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't look that bad. When I had made the TikTok, it's so funny because like I was baiting people to talk about the animation, but I was talking about the fucking mirror on the wall playing fucking TikToks and shit. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But obviously everybody, when they saw it, they were talking about the animation, how different it is.
Mm-hmm.
And for sure it's different. DreamWorks had good animation even back then.
Yeah.
So when you do something different from that people already looked at as good, you know how the internet is, they're gonna fucking rage. But no, I don't think it looks that bad.
He just looks a little yellow, I think. If he looks
a little smoother.
If he was just more green, I think
he looks too clean.
Yeah, it's that look. Yeah. It's a clean look. Yeah. Well, let us know your thoughts on that down in the comments below. John, the Robot Chicken 20th anniversary special will release on Adult Swim this summer.
Why did you say John?
Doesn't John watch this?
Watches this shit.
Yeah.
Keeping it alive.
What's wrong with Robot Chicken?
That shit is
so weird.
Shut the fuck up. No,
it's one of those weird shows that was airing. Hell no. Once I heard that burn, I turned that shit right the fuck off.
You're fucking tripping.
That's crazy.
Bro,
you're bullshitting. You're bullshitting.
Bro, this show was mid.
It's not even top 5 Adult Swim.
It's not even top 10.
You don't even know fucking 5 shows from Adult Swim. Bullshit. Top 5.
And anime don't count.
I know, literally.
It's not better than the Boondocks.
Pussy.
Boo.
Not better than
Okay,
Aqua Teen
no
Hunger
one's
Force.
saying
It's
it's
not
better
better than Family Guy. Boo.
Family
Family
Guy was
Guy doesn't
not-
count.
was
That
not
don't count.
Adult Swim.
Keep going.
That's
Keep
so
going.
fucked.
Keep going. You don't
Venture
even
Bros.
watch-
Boo.
Venture
Get the
Bros
fuck
was
out
ass.
of here. That shit was garbage.
You just said whatever came to his mind.
Yeah,
Something that was on
that's
the
bottom of the
Fuck it.
barrel right there. That's where I stopped watching.
This is
Uh,
definitely
that
bottom of
came
the
on.
barrel.
Fuck no. Tripping.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm running out of shows. I said 5. Cody said 10.
No, you didn't say 5. You only
I
said
said
2.
5. I said top. No, I'm saying.
He said
I said
top
it's not
5 and
top
only
5.
named
I mean,
2. What a
I mean,
fucking
it
asshole.
was still one of the
I named
better
4.
shows on Adult
It was
Swim.
Fuck
definitely
no.
one of the better
Yes.
shows. You're
When I get a
fucking tripping.
list,
No.
I'll tell y'all the 10.
And then
That's
you said
actually
10.
crazy.
Yes, because I know it's not top 10.
Like, you're fucking bullshitting.
No, that's crazy.
10 is bullshit.
It was one of
5
the. It
is
wasn't
not
like
happening
over here
neither.
top tier fucking television. It wasn't your first choice, but
That's right.
It was
If
mine.
it was-
Shit, it wasn't
okay,
my first,
but
second,
if it
third,
was-
fourth,
if it was
fifth, sixth,
1
seven,
a.m.
eight.
if it was 1 a.m. and nothing else is playing, what are you gonna go watch?
And it's
Family Feud.
I'll give you Oblongs.
Ew.
Oblongs
back of
is
my
Are you
good.
eyelids.
Were you like a
Super
fucking
Joe isn't
30-year-old,
that good.
10-year-old? That
Wow.
doesn't make sense.
Family Feud
Family
is
Feud.
fire. Let's not disrespect
Nah,
Family
I
Feud
like
now.
Family Feud, but
Exactly.
Nah, hell
I'm
no.
gonna laugh at
Family
some
Feud.
fucking
It
Robot
hits.
Chicken.
That's as a kid though.
Yeah,
Like,
hell
I
yeah.
know,
Playing with them, that
kid.
shit was fun.
We were
hell,
just on Adult
playing with
Swim.
them is crazy. But you be playing by yourself.
I was a part of the
You're a
family.
fucking kid. You don't know half those answers.
Yeah.
Get the fuck
That's
out of here.
crazy.
It
It's
is
Robot
crazy.
Chicken. What did you're a
just
kid? What do you
gotta
know about
sit
the
and
sex jokes they were
watch.
making?
This is
Exactly
just what
the
you would watch
point.
when it was like 2 a.m.
Your
Nah,
ass would
man.
swap to Nick at Night.
not
George
gonna
Lopez
fucking watch-
ass. Pussy.
Okay, man.
Yeah, I stayed
We're,
on the
talking,
hard
we're shitting on George Lopez? Are we fucking
We're
serious?
shitting on
serious?
classics for this shit.
Sometimes
What the fuck?
it wouldn't be
Oh,
George
yeah.
Lopez. Sometimes it'd be
Your
some
ass
fucking
would be
like
watching
growing
The
pains or
Nanny.
some shit. I'm not watching no
some
fucking growing
dumb
pains.
shit.
Everybody loves
I'd
Raymond.
rather watch
My wife and
this.
kids?
Yeah.
Everybody-
That
We
was
were not wa-
early. That was
Yeah, that
11.
was
You
on.
still
It
had
was on.
choices at that
It was
time.
on.
This was like
Tripping.
3 a.m. You had no other choice.
That shit is ass, man.
Said top
No,
5 name
it's
2
not. It
fucking
was just- it
shows
was
I
good
had
that
for
are
the
choice.
slot
probably
it
Y'all
better.
had,
niggas just
okay?
had one channel, apparently.
Tripping. Tripping.
I was not
Nah.
expecting this to turn into what it turned into.
That's because they're like, I'm
'Cause
not
they're
saying it's a top
dumbasses.
tier show, but I'm saying
They're
it wasn't as
dumb.
bad. You know what show I would turn off
It is
anytime
top
it came
tier.
on? Ben 10. Fuck
King of the
that shit.
Hill.
That shit was
Wow.
ass.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's
shit was
crazy.
ass.
But you
Hell
see,
nah.
you see how you feel?
That's
That's
what
how
I'm
I
saying.
feel.
That's how-
an alien if I say what it
This is
Oh.
this is your ally right here. Shitting on
It's-
Ben
yeah.
10.
But
Oh,
I don't
that's
care about Ben 10. I'm talking
crazy.
about Robot
My-
fucking Chicken.
It's
Ben
mid.
10 got a top 5 intro.
I don't give a fuck about the
I don't care
intros,
about the
clearly.
music. Yeah.
Nah, the show's cool as fuck too.
Nah.
Well, I mean, yeah, like I said, I wasn't expecting this.
Bullshit.
So all of that. So let us know your thoughts on Robot Chicken, Nick at Night, everything you just heard. Let us know. Top 5, top
It's not
10.
better than the
Where do you
Boondocks.
have it? Where do you have it?
Boo.
You
No
name
one
one
is
show,
saying
top
that.
5.
Well-
These last two that I got for you guys. Movie studios are furious with IMAX for releasing Greta Gerwig's Narnia in theaters for Netflix. Some movie theater chains are so angry that they don't plan to play the film on their IMAX screens, but IMAX says they have a quote-unquote nuclear option to ensure they cooperate.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yo.
Like,
What
the
kind
only
of
thing that comes to
threat?
mind is like, we're done sending you stuff then. Like, good luck with your IMAX theater, not playing any new IMAXs. Like, I don't know.
Oh, shit.
I'm
That's
confused.
the only thing that comes to
What?
mind. But nuclear option seems
why?
worse than that, though.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. So it's gonna be a Netflix movie?
That's what I was.
But
I didn't really
It's
understand.
Yeah,
that
gonna be
either.
released
Yeah,
in
that-
theaters?
Was confused on like what exactly. I mean, they showed the picture of like Narnia, right? The old school, the trilogy Narnia. So I don't know if this was coming back in theaters for IMAX.
Yeah,
Or...
because it says releasing
No,
in
I-
theaters for
That's a good
Netflix.
movie, though.
So like
Netflix
they're
is
not
paying
making
to
money
release it.
because it's on Netflix.
I think they, at the same time that it's playing in theaters with IMAX, it's also
Ex-
on Netflix.
Exactly. That's why I was.
Yeah, that's what
Assuming.
I was thinking too. And it's like, hey, yeah, you could put it on Netflix, but give it a theatrical run first, and then put it on Netflix. And I'm assuming they didn't do that. They did it
And
simultaneously.
this is the new Narnia?
No, I think this is the OG trilogy. You know, the ones that we all saw in high
But
school and shit.
Greta Gerwig
Who-
directed those? I don't think it was her. Unless it was, and I just don't know. But
I don't know.
She directed Barbie.
she directed Barbie, yeah, but
Greta Gerwig is writing and directing at least 2 Narnia movies for Netflix. The films are expected to be a
Yeah.
complete reboot of the series.
Mhm.
Okay,
Oh.
so that changes
They're
things,
new.
and like I said, they're gonna release it at the same time than this new movies, this new sequels or whatever. Thanksgiving 2026 is when it's expected. Yeah, I guess Netflix is getting it at the same time that IMAX is, and at that point, why?
But
go
wouldn't
to
that make
IMAX?
sense?
No.
Like,
What do you mean?
how can they be at fault for that when it's a Netflix movie, right?
That's true too. That is true too. I mean, it's
Like, what are you
Yeah.
mad about?
that is true too.
They're releasing it in IMAX.
No, yeah, exactly. But like, you at least you're getting some money off. Like, what are you mad about? Be grateful that it's not only on Netflix. That's how I'm perceiving it.
Yeah, possibly. Unless they were somewhere in the contracts like, hey, we're gonna give this to you guys first, and then we'll put it on Netflix, and then all of a sudden now
that
they're
would be different.
they're changing shit. I don't know. We don't know the details of that, but either way, that nuclear option right there, I don't know what that is. That seems kind of crazy that they can do that at any time to anybody. Like, wow. Curious to see what that is. But let us know what your thoughts are on that news right there. And then the last piece of news I got for you guys: a movie theater ceiling collapses in Washington during Captain America: Brave New World. 2 people were in attendance, and there were no injuries.
Wow.
Talk about 4D experience, 5D experience, like that shit. Red Hulk
no
came in and
shit.
smashed the whole shit up. Like, kind of
What
crazy,
the
but
fuck?
2
Yeah.
people though.
How does
that
look
happen?
at that cinder block, bro. Like that, somebody could have
That is
seriously got hurt,
crazy.
if not worse, man. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
2
So,
people were in attendance.
Yeah, they're watching it a little late, but
And
that's the
knowing
best
them,
way to
they're
watch it. I
still
guess if you're
sat
gonna
next to each other.
I'm running over there and rubbing all that dirt all of me.
Stupid. Oh, I gotta go snap your leg real quick. Oh, my
They're like,
leg.
why were you over here? Your seat's back there.
Right?
It was just moving around.
Nah.
Hey, I just picked another seat, man. It was all empty, right? I can sit where I want.
Nah. The person at the projector staring at you do that shit like
No
him be
shit,
just sitting there
right?
like, bro, are you serious?
I just saw you put
That's
the dust
funny
on your
as
cheek,
fuck.
bro. What are we
That's
doing right
funny.
now? Yeah, kind of crazy, but yeah, thankfully nobody was hurt. That's the good news. But yeah,
So James Cameron says people have already seen Avatar: Fire and Ash. Says the feedback has been it's definitely the most emotional and maybe the best of the 3 so far.
yeah, it was a
People?
weird the way he said that. Right, the feedback has been it's definitely the most emotional. So
I thought I was stupid.
no, yeah, that
He
was
was-
definitely weird.
He was kicking my ass right there.
I thought you
Um,
misread also. I was like, fuck it.
She was
Most
she was
emotional
crazy.
movie.
Oh,
the
yeah.
best.
I didn't
Hey,
even know this movie was like ready to come out.
December 19th, 2025.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
no.
That was they
But it's
usually release
ready?
in
That's
December.
crazy.
I mean, they did shoot these. Even the third one, they said they're shooting 3 of them back to back to back to back. So I mean, I imagine the
Oh.
third one's already done, filmed, shot. They're editing. You know,
They
Every-
watched the uncut version? That's crazy.
Everybody's running with this, and you know their theories is that John might die.
Fuck you.
Wow, Sully might die. And you know, obviously the story would transition to the son because spoiler alert.
Wow, I haven't seen any of them.
Oh, you're gonna watch. Oh, you're gonna watch them?
Well, eventually, right? Or no?
I don't.
This came
Oh,
out
I
in
know. I've already
20
seen it.
Oh, you have?
she's asking if you guys are
Oh.
gonna go watch this in the movie theater, and you're gonna take her with her, so she's gonna have to watch the other ones. Right? I'm assuming that's where you're getting it.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, because I want to eventually.
Because I do want to see this. This would be the first one that I can see in theaters.
Yeah, these you have to experience them in
Yeah,
theater. Like that's
for sure.
just the best way to
That's
do it.
why.
Yeah.
And I could tell watching the other two, like this was probably amazing to watch the first one back in 2009, and Way of Water was a beautiful movie to just look at, regardless of what you think about the story and things like that. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I guess. Damn, because I was about to say that.
Ruined the whole shit. Crazy.
But yeah, that's what everybody thinks, that he might die. So that'd be pretty crazy. That would be insane. But yeah, I'm super excited for this.
Yeah, see.
Man. Can't wait. Fire and Ash. So let's know your thoughts and opinions on the Avatar franchise as a whole. Yeah. So J-Mag, the Wonder Woman game has been canceled. We thought this
Yeah.
would happen, unfortunately, from the last news update about it. But Warner Bros. Is shutting down the whole Monolith Productions studio, Player First Games, and WB San Diego. So
Yeah, that's
all of that is bye-bye.
I think they were saying that they're gonna focus, and they've said this before too. On was it? I think it was Harry Potter. Was it Harry Potter games? Mortal Kombat and some more DC stuff. Those are the three
Yeah.
franchises they were gonna
those were
work
the
on,
three.
focus on. So
People were excited for this. Me, not so much. Would have been cool. Probably would have played it, but wouldn't say I was excited for it. It does suck because, like Phil Phenom was telling us, and it makes sense when you think about it. Batman carries DC for right now. Obviously, they got a Superman movie coming out, so things might change going forward. The outlook on DC as a whole. But right now, Batman just carries the property, games, movies, everything. So it would have been really cool, really important for this to succeed. Obviously, DC games are not on a good trend right now. They aren't. It's not good. So they need to put out some heat, and it will not be Wonder Woman, unfortunately. So we'll see what comes next. Oh, actually, what's coming next is a Batman game. So we'll see what happens with that. But unfortunately, more Batman. Yeah, let us know your thoughts and opinions on that. Gonna keep doing this every month moving forward. I should have been doing it, but is what it is. We got the PlayStation Plus monthly games for March. We got Dragon Age: The Veilguard, Sonic Colors Ultimate, and TMNT: The Cowabunga Collection.
Yeah, we're playing that.
Oh, which one?
yeah.
Cowabunga.
Okay, thank God. Because
Oh,
anything
yeah.
else you would have said, you would have had to talk
Oh,
me
no.
into. Because
Sonic Color. Sonic Color.
I don't even know.
PS4. Just kidding. Fuck that.
That's cool. I mean, the Dragon Age franchise I was all into, and I never played like the last two, so I never went back to it. But I heard they
That's
were good. I think
the last two. Is that Inquisition? Is that what it is? Inquisition?
it is Inquisition. Yeah, Inquisition and then Veilguard. I didn't get to play those. Inquisition I heard was good. I don't know if I heard anything on Veilguard.
Did that win Game of the Year?
No, but I think it was nominated.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Dragon Age, Sonic, Turtles. Let us know your thoughts and opinions on that.
Hell yeah.
So Brad Winderbaum confirmed that Marvel Studios does not have long-form television rights for Spider-Man, which means that Tom Holland cannot appear in Daredevil Born Again. We had talked about this. Spider-Man he has obviously because of what went on and Marvel selling the rights and Sony and everything, he's kind of split up, shared with two studios. But yeah, this is kind of crazy.
Are people expecting them to show up?
Apparently, they had to bring it up for some reason.
Well, they have the Spider-Man show.
Well, that's animated.
Oh, because Charlie Cox was the voice actor for Daredevil. And that one. But they already said, right? Jet mentioned that it's not. Which, by the way, I didn't say this in the review, but they said it's not canon. But they fucking took everything pre Civil War, or like right at Civil War, and they talked about all that. Like all that was canon for their universe, at least. After that, it's not. But that was pretty funny.
But was it like general Civil War stuff?
The only thing that was different from what I remember was Spider-Man didn't show up at the airport. That was it. Everything else was the same as Civil War.
And the only reason I ask, and you and me wouldn't have any way to know, but Civil War is obviously a comic.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't know if it was just general as Civil War storylines from the comic.
It was
that
MCU.
obviously,
yeah. Because from what I understand, I never read the comic, but I don't know if the airport scene was in the comic. I don't think it was. Like it was completely different from what we got in the MCU. They did their own take on Civil War, but in the show, in the neighborhood, they used the airport scene. They definitely referenced it, and I think showed a picture of it too.
But yeah, kind of what you were talking about earlier. I was not thinking about Tom Holland showing up in the show. I've been far done with expecting crazy cameos in the shows. That's been done since probably WandaVision, honestly. Or no, I'll probably say Hawkeye, because I was thinking they would show Spider-Man at the end with the Christmas stuff. It was all connected, but after that, I've just been like, the shows are the shows, leave it alone. But yeah, for everybody else, no Spider-Man. And this comes out tomorrow, I believe.
Are people probably thinking of the cameo because of him showing up in No Way Home,
Last one, right?
right?
Oh,
Was it
that
No Way Home?
too. That too.
Was
What
it?
the? Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, that too. But it is tomorrow. It is tomorrow. Just to clarify. But
But
yeah,
doesn't he because he's a She-Hulk, right? So it's like already
he's in She-Hulk too. Yeah, Daredevil.
it's already past that point. I guess I was just
Yeah, I
saying
don't-
like that wasn't his last appearance in the MCU. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't expect nothing. Anything that they showed us in the trailers, that's what I'm expecting. Punisher, the cast from the original show to come back. That's what I'm looking forward to. Tomorrow, can't
These
fucking wait, man.
First 3, right? Or was it? Damn, they'd released the schedule, and I think it might have been the first 2.
I think it was
actually.
2. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was 2. Yeah, because Spider-Man was 3.
Yeah.
Spider-Man was 3. So yeah, Daredevil, Born Again. Let us know your thoughts and opinions. So we got a semi-cast for Steven Spielberg's next movie, the UFO movie. It is now filming, and it is starring Emily Blunt, Wyatt Russell, Coleman Domingo, Colin Firth, Eve Hewson, and Josh O'Connor in theaters June 12th, 2026.
That's
I like
cool.
that cast a lot.
That's a good cast. It's a good cast. UFO movie. Damn, could he be going back to E.T.? A little E.T. movie?
Nah, it's just
Nah, there's
the
no
shit.
way.
I was gonna say, I think
Just
it's
the
a.
shit.
I would bet on a whole new thing.
Yeah.
I saw somebody say that Spielberg is the greatest director ever,
There's an argument for that. There's an argument for that. I can't say that.
and like his reasoning was that he's succeeded in like every genre that he's done.
Oh. We still got to do director battles, man, and that should be something we should look into doing hopefully pretty soon. But yeah, he's up there. He's definitely up there. Like, he's amazing.
We do. We have to prep. We have to prep for it. Obviously,
Yeah.
It will come though for sure. We already talked about Shrek, but for anybody that doesn't know, Zendaya is voicing Shrek's daughter in Shrek 5.
I didn't know.
The rebellious daughter, right, Cody?
That TikTok, yeah.
Somebody commented, let me guess, she's gonna rebel, want to go see the world. Shrek's not gonna let her. At the end of the movie, he's a good father and he understands, man.
Stupid.
Like, that's literally the plot. He
That's
just spoiled
funny.
this shit.
The whole
Fuck.
plot. We'll see.
That's funny.
I don't remember the Shrek movies, but somebody was saying that he had 3 kids.
He
Yeah,
has had 3 kids.
So why is she only one getting the shine?
for now. I mean, that wasn't even a trailer. That was just a little teaser, like mini teaser at that. Like,
Yeah, but even revealing that she's a daughter, like what about the other kids?
Mhm.
And they didn't even mention it.
They're not there right now. They're not there. It was just a little
Ah,
teaser. I think, but calm down, slow your brakes a little bit. You know, just, whoa.
Or I guess the crazy thing about it is in the whenever he had the kids, I don't remember. I guess the movie before, that baby has different color eyes than what she has.
Maybe she wasn't the one in that baby though. I don't know. They all had different color eyes.
It's crazy.
I don't know. I've only seen that. I've only
And
seen.
do we know the one that Zendaya's? That's the same baby. Do we know that?
That's what they say.
She's
Because I think
adopted.
she's the only one with red hair.
Oh,
Like-
okay. If they judged it off of that, and hey, well then maybe.
There's
Okay.
more.
I don't know. I don't
features
remember.
than
so.
just eyes.
It's gonna be crazy too because Donkey had kids too.
With the
So-
dragon?
Dragon
Yeah.
donkeys, right? I think.
Yeah, they were dragon donkeys. Donkeys with
He's had
fucking
them though,
wings
no?
and
Yeah, I
That's
think we
the
saw those in the
second
previous movies.
Yeah, I think it's the second.
But,
Or
like-
at the end of the.
wait, what are you saying? Why are you saying
Like
that?
we saw the donkey's kids.
like in a movie already. Like
Yeah,
Shrek's kids, I think, were the
Yeah.
last one, right? And we haven't seen them. We already
Mhm.
seen them in a full-fledged movie, I guess.
At least there were one.
Okay.
I remember
Gotcha.
that too, John.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got into it with somebody on a TikTok. Apparently, he was tired of Zendaya.
Mm.
Damn.
I
I
mean,
agree. I agree.
You agree?
I was gonna
Did
say
not
it's,
need
He
be
told.
in
Hold on,
this.
before you go. He told me that she can't act.
Oh, okay.
That's
See, yeah, he's.
completely
I mean,
different.
I
He's
was
fucking
gonna.
tripping. That's like saying Robot
God.
Chicken's not
Oh
top.
my god! I was just gonna say it's okay to be tired of seeing somebody repetitively.
Yeah.
Like that's fine,
Yeah.
but if they're doing
But to-
good, you shouldn't have an issue.
Yeah,
What?
to say
I mean,
Are
she's
we,
a
are we
bad
seeing
actor
her
is different.
repetitively?
Well, yeah, that's what I was about to say. What Challengers and No Way Home? What else comes to mind?
I mean,
And
you're right.
Dune,
He's
she's
probably just seeing her
everything.
name so much. That's probably what it is.
She is everywhere. To say
When have you
she's
ever
not is
like?
crazy.
Obviously, besides like her roles, you always hear about Zendaya.
But what is wrong with her? Like,
No, some
being
people just hate
everywhere?
her.
Just
She's
fuck
good.
it.
Listen,
People
I
some
was like I said,
shine.
I wasn't arguing with the guy.
Yeah,
I
some
disagree
people
with
are
both
just-
his
He
points.
said,
Some
"How's
people are
going?"
just
Like,
hate
I
it,
would
bro.
understand if she was ass, and then
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah,
sick of
I
her.
would understand that too.
Like J-Man,
The
let me
Rock.
ask: Are we?
That's what I guess. What
Are
he
we? Could you see somebody's point of view if they said we're seeing Pedro too much?
I could see that a little bit more, but I mean,
felt. He's on the rise.
yeah, I would say that he's on the rise as far as like
Yeah.
more jobs.
But
More
it's
jobs,
it's
yeah.
the same
Mhm.
argument in my opinion. He's doing great in every role. You can't
Yeah.
be mad.
Yeah.
If it was a
I
bad
guess.
role, if this fantastic role is bad, I'm like, well, shit, they probably shouldn't have casted him. But
Well, people get mad at
I get it.
anything. People
Yeah,
ain't got-
exactly.
What do we got? We got Mando, we got Fantastic Four, and we got Last of Us, right? And that's
I haven't
it as
seen
of
Teach
now.
in a
He was
while.
in the Twisters.
That's what I'm
Was that him
saying.
too?
Like,
Nah, not Twisters.
No,
I've seen
no?
Zendaya
Nah.
more.
Oh shit! Who's the fool now?
That was Glenn Powell and
Oh, that's the name.
Gladiator.
Gladiator.
Gladiator. Okay.
He was in
Okay.
a lot of Robot too.
Too. Oh,
Yeah,
But-
he is. He's a voice
shit.
actor in there. Yeah.
that's it.
Industry.
That's five.
Recent-
That is quite. That's five of them. But even Mando
And I
was
guess in, like,
what
the-
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
but I was gonna say,
year.
but I get in like the time frame too, because it's not like that's like spaced out. Those are all kind of
Yeah, those are close for sure.
yeah.
But I
kinda
guess
close to each other.
you hear everything she does. Like, they're
Yeah.
not gonna
Swept
be
under the
like
rug.
they didn't even promote Pedro Pascal and the Wild Robot.
That's true.
Well, to be fair,
We weren't.
we saw
paying attention.
that like like we saw
Oh.
that.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know anybody in the Wild Robot.
Yeah, nah.
But yeah, it was like I said. I'm on TikTok. We can argue. I don't give a damn. You know. So, but Zendaya voicing Shrek's daughter. No name yet. We'll see. Can't wait for that trailer because, man, it's gonna be a
Look at
day.
his voice acting, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah,
Yeah, that-
that's-
that's-
yeah.
That too. That too. But you know how people are. So you guys might have a different perspective on this because I kind of feel like this is like we should have known this, but apparently the Lanterns is not part of the DCU's larger storytelling plan, but could become a multi-season show, says showrunner Chris Mundy. Season 1 is designed to be its own complete season of television that hopefully will become many seasons.
So it sounds like he's trying to build the Lanterns universe, and then every so often he'll just bring some stuff over.
That doesn't sound like that. Like it sounds like he's building his universe and that's it. Like if they come over, cool. But I don't think he has plans to bring them over.
Will. Yeah.
does
But I don't
James
even-
Gunn know about this?
Yeah.
He has to though, no?
But you say that, but the Green Lanterns are part of the. I mean, this is his verse. He's gonna do it differently, but they're part of the Justice League, and he's got both of them. It's not like we could be like, oh, we'll get one here and we'll
All
one over
three
here.
of them. Guy
It's-
Gardner.
Well,
Yeah,
the key word that I clinged onto was larger. So that's made me
Mhm.
that makes me think that they will appear in
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay.
It just is not important for them to be there. Like,
That's
But I just
crazy
kind
to
of felt
me.
like this was my way of thinking. But I'm going off the assumption that they're gonna appear in
yeah,
like
of course.
a movie here and there. But
That's how I took this.
that's how I want the shows to be anyway.
Yeah, they're their own thing, and then they'll team up every so often.
Yeah. That's how I don't know if you see it a different way, Jim, or you want it
No,
to be a different way,
I
but-
get you guys' point. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. But larger storytelling in what ways? I guess what do we mean? Like he's not gonna have his own movie? Is that what that you think
Yeah,
that
maybe,
means?
right?
Oh yeah,
Like what is
because
that?
his show, they want his show to be like a multiple season. They want it to be like a fleshed out
Like
show.
he's a show.
So he doesn't
character?
need a solo movie because he has a show for that.
You think because I am excited for this show, but I'm not big on
Yeah.
the Lanterns. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to anybody. You think a Lanterns movie would make money?
Not right now.
Not
I don't
right
think
now.
right now. No.
So if the DCU
right.
gets established, could it?
I
Yeah.
think
I'm just trying to see if like the characters in the Lanterns Corps, John Stewart, Hal Jordan, like is that enough to push a movie, a blockbuster movie?
I think eventually. I think eventually it could be.
I think the route he's taking with his movies is that like he's trying to build a universe, like J Max said, but like when it comes to like the what was the word? Let me read it. What did he say?
Storytelling.
I guess the larger picture.
Larger,
right? Like,
yeah, the large picture is like it's not gonna be like an Avengers movie where they're just coming together every movie. So like the Lanterns, like he's just building his universe, but the larger picture could be every movie is gonna be the larger picture. Does that make more sense? And the shows are just a part of the universe.
I could
So
also
he's-
see the larger picture being like the like for the Infinity Saga. Like that was the whole storytelling was the Infinity Saga. They're not going to appear, quote unquote, in the Infinity Saga as much, right? Like they're not part of that storyline. They're not getting their own movie in that verse. They're not going to team up with everybody, right? I think that's where I landed on.
That's
That's-
what kind of makes sense. Yeah.
But you're taking that, Cody, as all the shows, because this is just the showrunner for Lanterns saying this for Lanterns.
That is too.
Yeah, that's the showrunner too. Like James, I don't know, clarification. I don't know. Does he know what he's talking about? Because that's a whole nother argument with writers and shit. That just sent me a TikTok of last.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that was wild. That was wild. That was wild. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
Cause like, well, let me put it like this: what is the big picture story gonna be? We don't know that yet. Obviously,
we don't
haven't
know
seen the
that
movie.
yet. Let's just say, for example, it's Darkseid. I don't know. Eventually, right? Like that's the
Yeah.
end. You know,
So
10-year
with
plan.
them doing this way, I would assume that it would confuse people because they would be like, well, none of these shows are connecting. So what's going on? And it's going to be like us right now with the MCU. Like, what are we watching this for? So is that a good thing?
But most people are just watching the movies anyway.
Exactly.
That's
But after the MCU, people are watching them with the sole purpose of seeing what happens next.
we are, but general audiences aren't, like Jet mentioned.
That's
right?
true.
We are, you know, but I guess that's what this guy. I mean, hopefully he's telling the truth and he knows what he's talking about. But hopefully he's just like, it's just a story. You know, it's just his show. That's where we're gonna focus on his show and make it a good show.
This goes back to the point. Some comic book heads, some really big comic book heads, that thought you guys are gonna have to go read the comics to see what happened to Wanda in Multiverse of Madness. That never made sense to me the moment I heard it, because these studios are not gonna make people go read comic books to progress the MCU story. That's not a thing. So they barely do it with the shows. Like they're barely connecting these shows. When we're looking at Moon Knight, that's barely going to connect now, I guess.
Yeah.
He's not getting a season 2, but he's going to be in the MCU's larger plans. They're not probably not going to see any of those characters, just Moon Knight. So it's just, I don't know. The TV shows, they're just not, you don't got to watch them, I guess.
That's not it.
If you want to watch a good show, just think of it as a good show. It's its own thing. It's gonna
think
be
it's
a
just
buddy
world
cop
building.
thing. Just a good show.
Yeah, world building. Yeah, for sure.
They're just building the comics separately. And then whenever they do their big story, they can take some people from each comic that they made. Like I said, they have Guy Gardner as their Lantern right now. So I don't assume they would take anybody from this show for a long time.
That motherfucker is ugly. Bowl cut ass. But yeah, the Lancers. Let us know what you think on that if you're excited. Just have a release date. Anybody remember?
No, I don't.
James Gunn did show I think it was a production picture. Kyle Chandler and then the other guy.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty good picture. Yeah,
that was a great picture.
yeah, that was a great picture.
Rebel Ridge. I can't. What's his name?
2026, and the gentleman's name is Aaron Pierre.
Aaron Pierre. Yes, sir.
Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Sorry.
So super excited for that. Let us know your guys' thoughts and opinions if you are excited for the Lanterns and if you are ready for, no larger storytelling. So it came out that Kathleen Kennedy, I guess, is not necessarily stepping down.
She's stepping down, but she's not stepping down. She's
I-
not stepping down, but she is stepping down. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on over there at Lucasfilms. Maybe I celebrated a bit too early. I just Miss Kennedy, I just want you to enjoy retirement. You deserve it. You're a hardworking lady. Thank you for all that you've done. You deserve your retirement. But she says that Sean Levy's Star Wars movie starring Ryan Gosling, didn't know about that. Maybe that's, breaking news. Will be set maybe 5 or 6 years after the rise of Skywalker. Apparently, I don't. Does that mean that it's still Skywalker saga? Is that?
I mean, if he's a secret Skywalker, or I guess a secret Palpatine, I don't know. We'll see, but I don't think so. Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
I'm just going off the verbiage. I don't know because I just want to see you and me both. We just,
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Let's go to
Past
somewhere
or
else.
present, really. We could go anywhere. But,
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling, great actor.
He's a good actor. I like him better than the other one,
Ooh.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck?
Ryan took straight right there.
Hell yeah, for no reason.
What?
Crazy.
He sucks.
Man, you guys never saw If, huh?
Nah.
It was good.
It was
What did he
good.
do? Play himself?
Nah.
I think J Mac had said that he was pretty good in that, right?
Yeah.
I like Reynolds.
I don't believe it.
You
I
think,
don't believe it.
John, you think he's just like this top shelf actor? A+ talent?
He's at least like DiCaprio level.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Look at that. Triggered. But
That
for
was
sure,
crazy.
though, what the fuck?
Rage bait.
As fuck.
I'm not taking it. I'm not taking that bait.
Yeah.
You don't have to. There's other fish in this.
The only
Yeah, that was a great comeback.
Jet's gonna be arguing with somebody next week about it and shit. He's always arguing for John, man. He got you.
For
John,
real?
listen.
I need to start hopping in.
brother, I go hard for you, dog. Like
Hell yeah.
people,
Which ones?
people-
Things.
like you'll say something and people will cling on. Like it'll be a video. It'll be a 10-minute video. You said something in the first 2 minutes, and motherfuckers are
That's
clinging
all.
onto that. What do you mean it was boring? People are so fucking stupid, bro. As soon as I see that, bro, I'm on.
That's funny. That's funny.
I'm telling
That's
you.
funny.
They
Send
can't
me the
fuck with
links. Let
LFG,
me
man. I
hop
don't
in
give a
that
damn.
shit.
We box around here.
But yeah, Star Wars. We love Star Wars. If if this gets made a video or whatever, TikTok, comment down your Star Wars opinions, and I will argue with you if they were stupid.
Wow. That's
So
funny.
it is what it is. All these games that are going on a decade old are just still getting updates, DLC, pretty crazy. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is getting Daima Adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta.
Hell yeah.
Crazy.
Time to download that again. No, that's crazy, bro. Where's Xenoverse 3 at?
Not being made.
Where's Pirate Warriors? What is it? 4 at
5.
Yeah, it's
Is it 5? Ooh, where's
Yeah.
5 at?
And
Yeah.
they should, updating both of those. So download them back.
Who's playing this? Honestly, who's playing this? Leave that down in the comments if you're still playing this. If you're gonna go re-download this for that, like,
Yeah, that is crazy.
definitely let me know. I'm just curious to see how many people.
Yeah, we're not shaming you because
No,
we
no.
know you're out there.
No.
People love everything.
Yeah.
Fun fact: people are arguing about Joker 2 in our comment sections right now.
Oh my god.
People are arguing how great of a movie, how misunderstood of a movie Joker 2 is.
They
It's
need
the
to-
wast shit ever.
They need to make
So
me
there's a fan
understand.
base for everything.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
They're
You
wrong.
look crazy. You're wrong. You look crazy.
But,
You're wrong.
But
To each their own.
people like what they like.
I heard nothing
Um,
but bad shit about that fucking Joker movie.
Oh, it's
Move it
terrible.
along. They can move it along.
Oh, it's bad. The first one made $1 billion, and your bright idea was to make it a musical, and not even a good one.
Damn. I heard they lost their homes, man. The producers and all that shit.
Hey,
Woo! Check out the LFC podcast TikTok. It's great stuff over there, man. Sticking with, I think I have to. Yeah, I do. Sticking with Daima, Dragon Ball Daima episode 19 is currently the highest rated piece of media of 2025 on IMDb, sitting at a 9.9.
When was this? When was this taken? Do we know?
I guess I can go from when I took the screenshot if you want to.
Just out of curiosity, if it's before Friday or not.
This is at least a week ago, though. This is a good chunk
Okay.
ago.
Okay, so all right. I'll have to look that up. I'll update you guys after the show. That's good though. That's crazy.
Cody, did you see this episode?
It doesn't deserve it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I understand anime hype and how people do with ratings, but when it comes to ratings, I don't trust any ratings you see when it comes to anime. Them fan bases go deep.
You're the
How do-
reason
do
it's
we- do we know
9.9
who's-
and not a 10.
Who's like rating these? Like they take our rating, we can go in there and give it a 5 or a
That's
10.
what
and-
I thought this
Well,
was.
That goes into
it
this?
says
If
on
it's
the bottom,
not,
on the
then
yellow.
it still doesn't deserve it. That's even worse because it's
This
not
is-
one of the best episodes. Go ahead.
I got
The
this.
100
Sorry,
plus season.
I got the screenshot February 22nd.
22nd, which is when is that?
It was a while ago, I think. No.
It's a little more than a week.
Oh
I
yeah.
was saying it was the bare
It
minimum.
says
was a week.
counting episodes with 100+ user
Yeah.
ratings.
And that one has 300.
So this
okay,
is-
so
no,
then
but
this
that is-
discounts. This discounts. Oh,
Yeah.
under user ratings. Never mind. Okay. Yeah,
But
user
like
ratings.
that,
user.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I was trying to. Yeah. So it's just people going in there putting whatever they want. Doesn't. I watched it. Like, don't get me wrong. Not everything is fantastic. This was not a almost 10 episode. Like, let's calm down. People are just like, oh, Super Saiyan 4 is real. That's not enough. I'm sorry. Seeing good animation does not make it a 10.
That's man, that's tough.
You thought it was a 10?
No, it's not that. I haven't even seen the episode. I had started watching Daima. I got, they went into the demon world. I saw all that. And I was trying to catch up, but episodes were just catching me off guard. They would drop Friday morning and I would already see the spoiler. I saw this
Damn.
before, being able to watch the episode, and it's just
Oh,
like
shit.
interest gone. But did you finish Daima?
I want to say yes, but no.
I don't think they explained this.
The explanation when it happened or after? Because when it happened, the Namekian, the old nigga, he did some shit to Goku, and then you see his blood like with some red shit, and people are assuming it's demon stuff, and that's the reason he got the form. And they're saying
But they don't
that's
explain it though, right?
when they do that, no. But after it happens, Goku tells Vegeta that he's already had this form.
So how
And
does this fit in the canon
doesn't.
though?
It doesn't, because if that was the case, he would have did it against Beerus. Because he told Beerus this is his strongest form. But then again, people make arguments on anything. But he told Vegeta that after the Buu saga, he was training hard and had this form.
After Buu saga. Wow.
I don't know.
I mean, we know Dragon Ball though. We know it's
Saying they got
continuity, all that
Bullshit
shit
or
is
what?
just all over
Out
the
their
place.
ass.
But each series has always made sense. You can always plug it in, and if something doesn't make sense, like GT, for example, after Super comes out, well, GT's not canon anymore, but the Super manga is still, being written, and they said this is canon. So, like, I don't
know. He
I
never
don't
used this
know.
form in anything else. So it's just an ass pull at this point.
Beast. This is Beast.
What about it?
No, I'm just saying this is like Beast form. It's ass pool.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Form is just bullshit.
Damn.
Bro, if you play Dokkan, I didn't know. Unless it's just me, I didn't know. All of Gohan's forms, Super Saiyan 2 and up, they put demonic in that shit as a tag.
Oh yeah, demonic because the team is demonic power. Yeah,
Oh, it's based off the team.
But that's why
Is that what you're saying?
It's his team.
Yeah.
Like,
so we're
Why
saying.
is his demonic power?
Where are the demons from?
well, I've never looked on that team because I don't know who else is on the demonic power team.
That's why I think it's just him.
Damn.
And obviously, like Namekians probably.
He's a demon, bro. I mean, that's just like he's a demon. He's him.
But yeah, episode wasn't a 10 out of 10. Sorry.
Let us know your thoughts and opinions. I know as soon as I post this, I'm gonna have to fight for my fucking life. So
Oh yeah.
bring it, bitch. Dragon Ball Daima episode
Stupid
19.
Insert
Currently
Power
the
Ranger
highest
gift here.
rated.
Yeah.
More on that. Well, I'll tell you, Jet, when we get offline. But that that
Okay.
meme that I sent you though. Hey, look into that meme. That was a nice meme I sent you, and I'll explain it later. That was dope.
All right. Say no more. I think this is the last three. Yeah. J Mac, you're getting a Beekeeper.
Oh, shit.
Beekeeper 2. You're getting a sequel.
Wow.
And Timo Tajahanto
Mhm.
is set to direct. I don't know if he did the first one, but
I don't even know.
yeah, you're getting a second one. I don't remember what you said about this movie though. It was just okay.
It was all right. It was all right. I mean, obviously, I think I even made the comment that this man is the strongest motherfucker we've ever seen in these types of movies. Jason Bourne, John Wick, all those motherfuckers. He mops them all up completely. John, you saw this one, right?
Yeah.
You didn't see? I thought you were gonna watch this Beekeeper. Well, yeah, but yeah, he mops them all up. Damn, a second one. All right, cool. I guess I'm not excited for it or anything like that. Hell yeah, let's go fuck now. I mean, it is what it is. But cool.
Good actor.
I
Plays
don't
the same
know.
roles, nah.
He is. That's the action guy, man, and that's all he does is action.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got another movie coming out. I
Which
saw.
is fair. Everybody
yeah,
knows
that's
he's a great
fine.
actor, but
That's fine. He
The-
does
the
action. He does
working
fucking
man,
fighting
right?
great. Like that's him. But he has a movie coming out where like
Working man.
yeah, working man. I think that
Yeah.
he's a construction worker
It's
and
the
they kidnap the
same
daughter
shit,
of the
yeah.
owner and shit. And he's hey, he's a badass. Hey, can you go get my daughter back? Yeah, sure, I got you. Don't worry about it. Let me go get her real quick. So I mean, that's him. That's
I think I saw the trailer for that, and I was like, man, this dude plays the same. He
yeah,
gets
it's
the same
shit.
role.
It's the same
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah. He's a
He's the
construction
same.
worker in one of them. He's a fucking assassin in another one. He
Beekeeper in this
fucking
one.
works at Circle K in one of them. Shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's always good to
Bro.
ask because you would think maybe somebody like Batista would be in that same kind of, I guess, realm, but he wants to be a serious actor,
Mm-hmm.
and so he tries to get different roles. And I was gonna say The Rock, but
Nah,
Scorsese said, "Come on down."
Everything.
Come on, man.
Scorsese said, "Let's get it." But yeah, The Beekeeper 2. I know there's fans that think this is the greatest piece of fucking media on the planet.
Crazy shit this man did. He went to the White House and mopped everybody up. What?
Yeah,
The White House?
yeah.
Whoa! How the fuck you do on a fucking event? Like, it was crazy.
For the Sam Wilson. So X-Men 97, just like Spider-Man, will also come out in 2026. So great year for Marvel animation right there. Can't man
Yeah. Spider-Man and X-Men are back, man. Oh my god.
fired. So yeah, 2026 for both. Let us know your thoughts and opinions on that. Kathleen Kennedy says she is not retiring. Her quote is, "I will never retire from movies. I will die making movies." She is producing several upcoming Star Wars projects, has started talking with Disney about a succession plan, and it could be a year before a decision is announced, and will stay at Lucasfilm to assist whoever takes over.
So you're not retiring, but you're looking for somebody to take your spot, and you're gonna help them take your spot. I mean, yeah, she's retiring, but
She
she's
wants
not
to make
retiring.
sure it's done right. She wants the
But she
next
said she's
person to
never-
follow her footsteps.
Oh God.
She will
The-
die
die making movies, bro.
making movies.
Damn, yeah, I don't know.
Miss Candy, you don't want to go enjoy the beaches in Cancun and just enjoy retirement? That's not in the cards for you.
She love the gang. She love the hustle.
Uh-huh.
I used to love the game, and she killed it for me.
Damn.
LFG fam, that is your LFG news.
All right, there you guys go. News. Let us know what you guys thought about the news pieces. Give all your thoughts on that down in the comments. You guys know the rules. If you heard something you didn't already know about, hit that like button. That would be much appreciated. But it's that point in the show where we get to our what did we watch this week? What did we watch? What did we play? Perhaps what did we listen to? Before we go to those heavy hitters, let's go around the horn and see if anybody has anything new this week they want to talk about. John, anything new this week?
I was asked a very big question earlier.
Uh-oh.
What is the weekend's worst song?
Okay.
Oh.
Oh. Hold on, I wrote
Nice.
Hell yeah.
was because I went through each
Oh my
yes,
god.
album.
Sorry.
Why?
Oh.
I was having a good time.
It was just a normal day for me.
I forgot the objective.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had to pick a bad one. But yeah, I went down all of them, and I have at least one song for each album.
Oh.
Wow.
At least. And it's not a bad song. It's just one I don't really because he doesn't drop bad songs.
Okay, so that's your answer for the first one. No bad songs.
Yeah, some were hard to fucking find one, but I just had to pick one.
Damn.
So then the worst.
So, yeah.
Well, go in order.
They're
start
not
with your
bad,
albums.
but yeah, from the first one from the trilogy, House of Balloons, The Knowing was the one I didn't like the most. From Thursday, it had a couple. It's either Thursday, The Birds Part 2, or Heaven or Las Vegas.
Damn, three
So-
potentials.
I don't like that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, and that's part 2. The first one's a little better. Echoes of Silence would be the third of the trilogy. I went with Echoes of Silence, the song.
Damn. The namesake
Yeah,
is
that-
crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Then Kissland was, I think, the first actual album. I think I'm not, yeah. But either Professional or Belong to the World.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
songs.
Yeah.
Well, I had to pick one from at least
From
one.
each album.
Sound like you picked 3 each.
That was only
His albums
after
are
that.
really
After
long,
that,
though.
it gets better. Trust me.
Oh,
Like the
You woke
trilogy
up.
is like
Oh, yeah.
three albums in one.
Yeah, the trilogy was
yeah.
3.
So they're really long albums.
There was at least like 28.
Mhm.
And then Beauty Behind the Madness. I couldn't fucking find one.
Maybe
But for the sake of it, I went with Tell Your Friends.
maybe that one.
That was the only one where I was like, eh.
Is that what you were gonna say?
No, I was gonna
It was
say
getting hard.
I forgot the name. Pull up the
This
album.
guy's good. He doesn't
Be
miss.
faster,
It
dude.
doesn't.
No, he has really good music.
Yeah.
Damn. Why'd you ask him this, Cody?
Because I asked you. And
Oh.
I forgot that The Weeknd is your Post Malone.
Yeah.
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 So
none
his
of these were
Post
that
Malone is
bad.
The Weeknd.
I like the one with
Is that
Ed
what you're
Sheeran. I had never
Same shit,
really
right?
heard it
Same
until
shit.
Yeah.
I can't
sure
find a
it's
bad song. on
Earned
Post
it.
Malone.
It's alright.
Maybe-
I like it.
You know what? These are all
They're
maybe
good after you're looking at
they
it
are
all.
good, yeah.
Hell yeah. And I had to pick a bad one.
maybe
You
one
said
that
I
is
have to-
like kind of so overplayed that it's annoying. Maybe Earned It. That one's
Earned
a
It,
little
yeah,
bit
that's what I
like
just
a little
said. I don't
annoying, and I'm
really-
like, I've heard it so much.
All right, we're not doing Earned It. Let's.
Damn.
What do you mean?
It's because you barely
'cause
start
If it's
to
over, if it's overplayed, then fine. We're not gonna call that a bad song.
That's
No,
what
it's
I'm
not,
saying.
but
These
I'm
aren't
saying it's
bad
a little
songs that
bit-
I'm picking.
It's just
Just-
like a little over. Like if it comes out, I'm gonna
C-
skip it because it's so
Yeah.
overplayed. I've heard
Just
it.
for what?
That's
Like,
fine. That's
I
fine.
heard this when it came out. I'm still hearing it right now.
That's fine. But the conversation is a bad song.
No, they had to
Okay,
pick
well-
one. They had to just
But
pick
I had
one,
to
Jet.
pick one from each one.
They picked one.
Yeah.
But overplayed is different though.
I know, I'm teasing. Well, relax.
Oh.
Put the
But-
gloves away, bro. I'm
but
not.
what
not
the-
Nah, bro, because he's about to get to after hours and he's gonna piss me the fuck off,
I
man.
think I wore
Blinding
the
lights.
shirt.
Blinding
I didn't
lights.
find nothing.
All
I
right,
hear that
keep
shit all
going,
the
and I'll
time.
tell you which one.
Okay. Then we go to Starboy. Woo!
Starboy was fire.
Starboy.
I like Starboy.
I put Love to Lay.
Love to lay.
And I didn't really pick nothing if it was more than like 2 minutes, because that Stargirl
cheating.
interlude. But it's because that's what the fuck. I even tried to.
That
look up
interlude
what-
is good too, though.
Yeah, it was good, but it's short. It doesn't really count.
Yeah.
It's like 1:30.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
Don't piss me off, man.
There's no bad
Relax.
songs.
Just know
Don't
I tried.
listen.
Just know I
There's
tried.
no.
It's
Wait,
just-
hold on. Where's the? Are these the albums in order? Oh
They
yeah,
have
yeah,
the
yeah.
years.
Yeah. Oh, I went in order.
What about My Dear Melancholy?
The whole album.
What?
Nah, I actually sat and listened to
No.
it. It's not as sad as
No.
I thought it was.
It's so good. This
He's
album.
He's a fuckboy.
Did you not see Hidden Gems?
Hidden gems.
You're an idiot. But yes, I did. I went with I Was Never There for that one.
Oh, I have heard that.
There's only 6 in that album.
It's okay. It's not too bad.
Out of all those, yeah, it had to have been I Was Never There.
Yeah.
Try Me's good. Call Out My Name was good. Wasted Time.
Wasted
Hurt You,
Time.
True
Call Out
Blues,
My Name is
Yeah.
that bitch
That-
is generational.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That shit.
I
She
thought
thought
you
you were
were
about to
sorry.
say something. Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah. You looked at him like, oh shit.
That boy put his soul into that bitch. Man.
I
Just say
said
right
not.
now. Say right now on camera that I put you on
Say what?
to the
There's-
weekend.
There's no way
She put you on the
did.
weekend?
There's no
No,
way
I
she
didn't.
did. Because
No.
I
I did.
tried. I
She
tried.
No.
no.
Mm.
I got it.
I
She
got-
made me take the weekend more serious and listen to the albums.
Ah, okay.
He's too big of a star to
fuck
put
you.
me on the weekend.
Yeah, and I
Let-
put
let's-
and
Yes.
what is your favorite album
That's
of all time?
it's after hours.
Yeah.
That's why I'm yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, look.
You did not put me on the
She
weekend.
said,
That's a
I
crazy
did
ass.
that. I did
I
that.
did
Yeah.
that.
Your taste in
No.
music came from me.
Yeah, exactly.
After hours, that's fine. That's fine.
It became your favorite album
We
of
get
all
to
time.
after
That's
hours.
Because
Hell
of me.
yeah.
Of all time.
All right.
Of all time.
That's a-
That's your
that's
favorite
a-
album of all time?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, top to bottom.
That's why.
Outside of
Yes.
just being the weekend, though. Outside of just being the weekend. Like, everybody included. Like,
Yeah,
That's-
like
that's
what-
every
Oh yeah,
artist.
me. I'm not saying that's the best. I
No,
haven't
yeah,
listened to
your
that's what I'm
best.
saying, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Favorite
Yeah,
album.
yeah. That's my favorite.
Wow.
For sure, top to bottom, I can listen to that
Why do you
shit.
think I
top to
take
bottom.
so
Me
much
too,
credit?
that-
Because I'm
that's
the
why
one
this
that.
was hard right here.
Wow.
That's why I take so much credit because I'm the one that
So much.
told him like, listen to this album. This album changed my life.
Hell yeah.
That was better than
Like-
Good Kid, Mad City.
There's like 3 good ones.
Well, that's just 2 works of art, but I prefer
Don't
After
do that.
Hours. Yeah, it is. What are we talking about?
Music is
What-
music. If you're gonna talk about a full album, you're gonna talk about a full album. Which one was better? The genre shouldn't matter.
This has no skips.
There's a lot of
Good
albums.
Kid,
with
Mad
skips.
City maybe has one.
Oh shit. Good Kid, Mad City.
Maybe
Oh, yeah.
one.
Nobody can listen. Nobody can say you're wrong. In my opinion, which way you lean on that fence. I like After Hours more. Like I said, that nigga was not on Earth making that shit. And people like you might look at something and be like, it has fucking blinding lights or something.
Blinding
That
Lights is
goes
good.
back to the argument. Well, it wasn't an
Overplayed.
argument, but that's overplayed. That song was fucking everywhere. You couldn't
It
escape
was
it.
everywhere.
But
that,
you know
that
what?
was the TikTok song. That's what it
When
was.
you first
yeah,
heard this
yeah.
album,
Hell yeah.
when it came out, which I did, it was amazing. You liked every single song. Before it
Hell
became
yeah.
overplayed, Blinding Lights was one of your favorite songs. Like it was one of the best songs out
Me?
there. No, I'm just
I
saying like in
that
general.
song.
Like if you heard this album when it came out, you heard Blinding Lights, you were like, this is one of the best songs on there.
And again, there's no bias there because I'm not a big Weeknd fan as them two, but
You'll,
I don't know, bro.
You'll get there. Don't worry. You'll
That's
succumb.
He might already be there.
I think so. He just
That-
pissed
that-
off. He's so
that-
full of shit.
Yeah.
That trilogy,
That shit-
After Hours, Don
Oh,
FM,
that's so-
and then what's the last one? What's it called?
Hurry up tomorrow.
Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Peak Fiction.
He started.
Those
with
are
the
like his
trilogy
big
and ended.
his biggest albums. The
But
trilogy,
I'm just saying it's a.
After Hours. You're missing the
Well, you only get bigger as an artist as you go.
yeah,
You
but I'm
would
saying
hope.
those,
You
like
would hope.
Well, if
He
you're
only
like
has
You-
that level,
That people fall off and
okay. So which one?
but
Did
he still could too. Like I don't think, like Drake for example, I don't think he's making his best music right now. Like from where
he's
from where he
falling off.
from where he's at or from where he was in his point in career, like he hit like the mountaintop,
he hit peak?
and then it was just a slow. And he
I mean,
still
where
makes
where else can
good
you go?
music, obviously, but
Exactly.
You can only go-
you could stay consistent.
You could.
I mean,
But it's not-
hard
the
for
music's
best
not
to stay
consistent to me.
consistent.
Nah.
Why?
I
do you
was
mean
gonna
why?
go
He
listen
does-
to
he does
that,
multiple genres. It's
sexy
hard to be
songs for you
consistent.
to listen to. What the fuck was it called?
That's a collab album. Doesn't count.
Nah, though, but still.
But
I
he's
wanted
a-
that
but-
to go.
I'm saying for Drake, I don't. There was no way he could stay consistent. He's making everything. He does
I don't,
every
I
trend.
don't see why not. Like if you're that guy, you're the number one guy. Why can't you make a good fucking? In J Mag's opinion, fucking Post Malone goes to every genre. He's consistent
right,
in
winning
the
awards.
That's not an
quality of it.
opinion. That's a fact. I brought it to you guys. That's a fact. He was the only one. Was the first in history to
That's
do it in
true,
3
though.
different genres.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
So,
And like I said, like Drake to me still makes good music, but it's just not. It's not all the time. It's not.
No,
It's
Underground
not
Kings.
all the time. The Weeknd right now, honestly, I guess taking out that last one we talked about, that was 6 songs. I didn't like that project. I liked
I went back and I like
Call Out Your Name or
I like
whatever.
it.
it.
That's a generational song, but the album as a whole, 6 songs, this is skip for me.
It really
but-
isn't as what I thought it was, to be honest.
Well,
I
that's
thought it
your
was
thing.
just-
I don't give a
yeah.
fuck about sad music. You don't like sad music.
Why the fuck am I gonna start crying?
You
Motherfucker
wait.
didn't like
You
Jelly
also
Roll,
don't
bro.
like jazz music.
But I'm not
Just
gonna.
talk about
I'm not. But
popping
he
pills and
But he was
drinking.
knocking the album
Real-
because it was sad.
Real
music. I'm
problems
not
for
gonna
real
do
people,
that.
Jen.
Real power. That's stupid.
Which song did you pick from this one? I want to know because
Which one? We're on After Hours now?
yeah.
I went with Snow Child.
No.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I have to pick one. I'm telling you, I have.
You don't have. You didn't even pick. I
Maybe-
swear he didn't pick a song for one of them.
No,
he went through
did.
every one and
Even
picked
Cody
some.
was like,
He
"That's
did-
3
he
per
did.
each one." Motherfucker, was it?
I
It
can't
was
pick a
one.
song from this. It's just
No, he did say
it was
something like
hard.
that though, Jed. He did say something like I could.
I swear I'm not
Yeah,
tripping.
he said that something like that, but I
For
don't
one
know
of
if
the
he-
albums, I forgot which one it was.
I'm
I
sure
have
he said I
one,
couldn't, but I
Trilogy,
still did.
Kiss Land.
Oh, maybe he
I
did
remember
then.
For the
that,
Maybe.
sake,
Because he did. I was going through the
Uh,
albums and he picked one for everyone.
But I mean,
yeah.
I guess if you had to
I
pick
gotta
one, I
mix with
guess. But
You'd pick
I forgot.
Snow Child.
That shit
What about
hurts.
Until I Bleed Out?
I love that song. You
I love that song too, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
you're
Snow
fucking
Child
tripping.
too. Okay, what about
Tripping.
Alone Again?
That was a good fucking first song too. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. No,
That's a good
I
fucking
can't
song.
pick one from
Snow
this.
Child was.
No, I can't pick
Was a
one.
just trying to get him to pick a different one.
Oh, I know.
You're right. Never mind. You're right.
What about Save Your Tears? No, never mind. Fuck.
That one had
Hardest to
remixes.
Love was good. Yeah,
Oh man, Faith is my
Faith
favorite.
is
song
a
from
great
there.
fucking song. Hell yeah, that's a good fucking song.
All right, go to Don.
Wait.
Oh, what else are you doing? You already.
We're going through the list and just talking about
Dawn,
greatness.
That's where it was like, what counts as a song? Because
Like-
like he has. I put Every Angel Was Terrified and The Phantom Regret by Jim. Those aren't like songs,
What are they?
but they still, I guess, count as songs. The
A Tale by
you
Quincy.
know how he does kind of like that radio.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's some of those are like that. The Phantom Regret by Jim is him talking about winding
Take
down,
my
get
breath.
a bong, and tag along. type
Ah.
shit. So they weren't like songs, but I guess you could still count them as songs because they were
Mhm.
over what I said, the 2 minutes. So I was like, well, fuck, I gotta pick something. Those
Out
are
of
the
Time
two I
is
came
so
up with.
good.
Oh yeah. that whole album was good. That's why the album was good.
Yeah.
It was hard. Look at this food,
Bro, it's because that best album shit, that shit threw me.
It's because you haven't listened to it.
It's better than Thriller.
Probably.
See,
Thriller has no
this
skits.
is where music gets like.
He's
You're
saying
not
it's
going and
his
listening to
favorite.
fucking Thriller, man.
I
Like,
mean,
what
that's fine, but you could still judge the album.
You think it's
gotta
his
listen
favorite,
to
it is
it.
not. It is
I know.
not. It is not a better album than Thriller.
I get you.
I don't
Alright.
even remember
I
the
just-
Thriller album. What's on Thriller?
We're good. That's all I needed.
What's on
I-
Thriller?
Do you want me
Besides Thriller. Yeah,
the track
that's-
list for Thriller,
Thriller
is
does-
like
Thriller
I
has
don't
some of
know
the best
how
We're
Yeah,
not
he-
moving on till I read it.
That
that
man
shit.
was-
Want to be starting something? Baby Be Mine. The Girl Is Mine. Thriller. Beat It. Billie Jean. Human Nature. PYT and the Lady in My Life.
greatest like
Okay.
6-song run of all time.
That I don't know
Yeah.
how
I
he
only
did.
know of 3.
Okay, but like that's
You
that
got-
doesn't
just
mean
'cause you
that's
don't
your
know the name.
favorite.
Yeah.
No,
Huh?
that's fine. That's
Like-
that. I mean, yeah, that's fine.
I said that in the beginning. But continue. What's the last one?
Hurry Up Tomorrow. I put Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Oh, you're crazy.
That's not even
I would
really a
say
fucking
I think it's
song.
that
You
But
put
it-
that over the fucking
Brazilian,
Brazilian
yeah.
fucking
I told you that shit grew on me.
John.
you know what?
Songs
It's a
be
club
grimy,
song.
for
No,
real.
you
That's
gotta
a club
actually listen
song.
to it. That's a good
John's
song.
like, you're not listening how I'm listening.
Just
It's
with
a-
headphones and relax.
Relax.
What the
I
fuck?
would say it's more of a club
What do you-
song.
That's a good song. It grew on me. But this
Unrelated.
hurry up- What?
Post Malone has bad features.
You choose which ones.
But that's
You know?
not his songs though.
Oh,
There's a-
like where he
no, I'm
shows
just
up
saying.
on
I'm just
somebody
saying.
else? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
What like do you know?
One for sure. There's
Just
a
triggered.
he's on a young boy song.
It's not a Young Boy song.
Yeah, that shit is
Crazy.
garbage.
Let me see.
You shouldn't collab.
The
with
the
Young
album
Boy.
cover is like
Are you about to listen to your
they're on
first
like
Young Boy song?
a boat or some shit.
I mean, he should have never did that collab.
It's like
Damn.
him, young boy, and I think the kid Leroy or some shit.
Oh my
Oh,
god, that
Never-
sounds
Never
horrible.
Broke
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. This is about to
That
be your
song-
first Young Boy song. That's crazy.
the song is garbage.
Yeah, I gotta
Imagine
I
a
gotta
Post
see if
and
it's
Weekend
awesome.
collab. That'd be crazy.
And then he does.
No, it wouldn't.
If I'm
No,
not
it
mistaken,
wouldn't.
he does like a high pitched voice on that one, and nah, bro, that shit was
Mm.
making my
Posty?
ears hurt. Yeah, that shit was making my ears hurt.
Okay.
Couldn't do it.
Sounded like a
Um,
fucking cat scratching the chalk.
But I think it's interesting, man. Like I would love to talk to somebody that loves or not loves music because everybody loves music, but has listened to all of Post Malone's stuff and just ask him the same question as you. Like, does he have a bad song? Because like I don't think you're biased. I think you really feel that way, but like it sounds so crazy.
It does.
No,
'Cause
but
he's
that's
like-
why I asked you guys, and
you're
I
gonna
want
have
your
to do it
opinion. You guys looked through it and you couldn't find one unless you guys see one now.
Well,
Like,
no,
it
but
wasn't
that's
okay
like
for-
listening. But my thing is like it's like listening to the deep cuts, which you have. I haven't.
Mhm.
I've listened to like 2 Post Malone albums front to back, not all of them,
Yeah.
and it's just like the country one, for example, or the one before that. Like you liked every song on there,
Yeah.
every single one.
It's
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah, dude. That's
Yeah,
why, like,
it's
and that's why I said this last time, man. I don't know if it's me being biased, and I just fucking like the sound, or if there's genuinely not a bad song. So I'm gonna open it up again. Tell me, please. I
You
want to know.
you
What's a
probably
bad
are
song?
biases. Like biases. I also said it. But is it
Bias.
bias? Yeah, you probably
as
are biased
fuck.
because I feel like I am too. There's
Oh,
not one bad
probably.
song
Probably.
from Lana Del Rey. She's my favorite. I'm sure you guys could find one.
Forgot.
That's why.
So,
Andre, listen to something and see if you find one. For me.
I'm
like,
sure
maybe,
I'll
like, oh,
find
you're
one.
right.
I don't even like Post
Yeah.
Malone like that either.
But see, it's so like it's strange because if I go to like rappers for me, just because that's the most albums that I listen to. Like I listen to other genres, songs and stuff, but albums it would be hip hop. Like Kendrick has bad songs to me. Lil Wayne for sure has bad songs to me.
Tripping.
Yeah.
John,
No, everybody has bad songs. When he was doing that rock shit, that
Oh,
nigga needs to
no.
cut that shit out.
so that's why it's just interesting to me. But
No,
you know,
I
it
get
could
it
be.
for sure.
I guess my bias would be Adele. I don't think she has a bad song.
Who?
Oh yeah,
Adele?
the whole
Adele,
thing.
Oh,
she has not
shit.
missed in anything
That's
she's done.
crazy.
You listen to all her albums?
Yes,
Bullshit.
she doesn't
I don't
miss.
believe that.
I still stand by 25 being better than 21. I don't know why niggas think 21 is better than 25. That's crazy.
That's the
Yeah.
album thing, really.
Yeah, it's her.
All
it's
her
weird.
albums are
It's
So,
numbers.
her
what's
age.
that? What's that? Post Malone? I mean, Post Malone. That's when you got me on Post Malone. SpongeBob shit. 25.
Oh.
Oh,
24,
24, 25.
no shit.
Yeah.
The
Nah,
fuck?
25, bro. That she didn't miss.
Mm.
I mean, she never misses, but it just hit harder.
There you go, LG fan music.
John, you finished?
What did we
your,
listen
your
to?
dislikes?
Yeah.
Huh?
And none of them are bad songs.
Yeah, we got that.
Alright.
Wait, matter of fact, because this is gonna be a video for sure. Put your T-shirt up so motherfuckers can know. Like, I'm a
You're
Weeknd
an idiot.
fan.
That's why I worried.
I think this is Post Malone's on, he's
Oh,
on the
it
back
is?
of the whole shit. Yeah.
Now you.
I mean, we
better
can see
be
him
next
standing
week.
up behind you. It's okay.
I
But
could
next
do it right
week-
now. Like I don't. There's not one. I listened to the album on repeat
get
from
outta
beginning.
here. You have to pick one.
I could try to maybe. Hey, no, I don't know. I guess.
Gonna pick his
trying.
least favorite.
You succeed.
Yeah,
Oh,
do
I
what
could
John
do that.
did.
Maybe
Yeah.
the least favorite. I could try. Let me see what happens.
Yeah.
But definitely help me out though.
Get the fuck
Cool.
out of here. He is not that fucking good. You'll
I'm
find
not gonna lie.
something.
As recently, I don't think Givion's made a bad song.
Ooh.
Not that fucking good.
He only has a couple of albums.
He's not gonna agree with you.
Right?
You're right, John. You got.
Yeah.
And
You
I
know
just
what,
fucking
John
take
said
my
it.
whole fucking tribute
Yeah.
wall down and shit.
That's actually interesting because maybe it's hard to make a bad album in like R&B. Maybe
That's an interesting take.
Is it?
I was gonna, that's what I
You
was
just gotta
gonna
have a
like.
nice
Is
beat
it?
or what?
Is it hard?
well, I'm saying like if you're like one of those, like you're up there.
Hmm.
Like I can't make a fucking R&B song, obviously, but you know what I'm saying? Like
So what about Drake's new album? That's all R&B.
You think that Spanish one is gonna
No,
grow on
there's
everybody?
bad songs. I didn't like it when I first listened to it.
That's what I'm saying. There's bad songs on there.
Which
whoa.
one?
Cody set
the-
the precedent that he can't make quality in every genre. So
That's his genre, though.
and he
No.
What?
He's hardly a rapper.
He dabbles
He
in
dabbles in
everything.
He's
everything,
hardly
but
a rapper.
he dabbles in everything. But his main thing
What
is
the fuck?
like
He's an
R&B.
actor.
People are like, we want the old
His
Drake back.
main thing is R&B.
That's Take Care. Nothing was the same.
Nothing
All
was the
that
same as
was
a
like
rap
the-
album.
It's way more R&B than rap.
I agree. There's R&B songs on there. Drake is a rapper.
That's fine.
Crazy.
He is a rapper, but he does do R&B, and he does like excel in R&B.
Well,
But
people.
that goes to show that it's that we just said. Do they even make bad R&B albums?
He
That
just
just-
did. That's what I'm saying. He
But
just
that's-
made the
I
R&B
mean, the
album.
mainstream ones, and people like Drake's album.
Yeah, people.
They like it.
I-
People like it because it's Drake.
Yeah.
People just ignore
That's
Party
why.
Next Door for some reason. Like he doesn't exist. I don't know why people do this. Like it's not Drake's album. It's a collab album. I don't know why people keep doing this.
Still the same thing though. Drake's in it.
Who the fuck's that other guy? Nah,
So
Party Next Door.
Let me
You think
see.
they do that for Sunflower though? Like it's most people say it's Post Malone, but Swally that's his song too.
Yeah, they do. They do that too.
I forgot he's in that song.
Wow.
I
See,
forgot.
people do that all the time.
He
It's
literally
nah,
has
it's
like the
Post Malone
most
song.
repeatable parts.
I would agree with that.
Every time.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
That's
You can
Post
make a
Malone. though,
bad
that part that
R&B
you
I'm
just
sure.
said.
I'm sure. That
Even
Because
if
the
you
more-
are like an R&B only artist.
Like does Chris Brown have a bad album?
Yes.
Wouldn't talk about that
Probably.
guy in this
He
fucking
does?
podcast, bro. That dude needs to be in jail.
Yeah.
For
He's a-
real.
He's a menace to society, please.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
he did beat the shit out of her. Right? You know what I'm
Motherfuckers
saying?
forgot, bro. We didn't hear that LFG. I'm gonna tell you that shit.
I know.
Oh.
I don't even want to talk about that. That makes me so bad.
Yeah,
so mad.
we had a whole fucking conversation about that like last year or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
He beat the brakes off.
Wasn't
But-
that was a documentary coming on that motherfucker, right? What happened to that? Where is that? I need an update on that.
People need to be reminded what the fuck he did.
That shit was so crazy. Like back in the day, I wasn't even like, man, my whole world was cartoons and shit, and I knew about Chris Brown being
Yeah.
Rihanna. Like that shit was
Yeah.
That picture,
Man.
bro. That picture was crazy.
That was
like
crazy.
I
that
can't-
shit was nuts.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shout out Rihanna.
Well, yeah, hell yeah. Well, there you guys go.
She doesn't make
anything
a
else?
bad album.
See, here we go. It's on-
One eternity later.
But yeah, we still got a lot to get to. So,
I know.
was that all your what to watches, John?
What did
Yeah.
you listen to?
Well, he might
Yeah.
have a watch.
I didn't Bleach just a little bit though. I had to rewatch it.
What episode number are you on Bleach?
Not that far. I rewatched the last couple episodes just so I could get a refresher, but I'm back into it. So next
All right,
week will be
we'll
different.
expect a 30 episode upgrade
Yeah, nah,
next
for
week.
sure. Yeah.
Awesome.
Wow.
Cody,
Got
what
a
is
lot of
yours?
stuff.
The only update I'm gonna give is that I'm just gonna have to buy a Roku because I'm not watching anything on my phone.
Roku's where it's at, man. That shit's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. So
And they're cheap.
more on
They're
that
not
next
that
You
week.
gonna go to
They
Roku
are kinda
City?
cheap.
Nah, I'm gonna go to Amazon City.
Damn. Hell yeah. All right. So nothing new this week?
Nah,
Damn, I was hoping you'd have came back and said, "Yeah, I watched Spider-Man this week, man." Then
nah, I'm not watching it on my phone. Sorry.
hey,
What's wrong with your
respect it.
phone?
I respect it.
I mean, I'm not gonna watch everything on my phone. I barely got through what the
Get
normal
a-
weeklies on my phone. I wasn't doing that shit.
I only got one new one this week. we've all heard about the ending of this anime because of the manga, and I was just like, you know what? Let me go watch. I had no desire to go watch it because of the ending, but I was like, let me just get back into it. My Hero Academia season 7. It was a phenomenal season 7. Like I enjoyed it, man. I said last season 6, like I would put that up against season 1. Season 7 was I don't know if it was as good as season 7 and 1, but it's close. It is close. That most of that season, outside of like the first 3-4 episodes, something like that, is straight action, straight fights. Something's happening every single episode. It's the second to final season. Season 8 will be the final season. And we're gonna see how that goes down. We know how it ends and stuff. I'm not gonna spoil it here in case people haven't seen it for whatever reason. But I enjoyed it, man. I really enjoyed it, and I had a good time watching it. Episode 19, titled "I Am Here," was phenomenal. That was a Shoto episode, and it revolves around Endeavor and the whole family. Tearjerker, heartfelt, great animation. Yeah. That episode alone, that was the best one of the season. Probably one of the best ones in the entire show. That was great. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, don't have no desire like I did to go back into it, at least see the season 7. It was great. So I highly recommend watching that season. Pretty cool. But yeah, that's all the new ones. Jet and Dre, unless you guys had any questions or anything, talk about anything.
I don't know where to say it. Like, I know everything that happens in My Hero. Obviously, I even know the ending, but
fights, man. That's all it is, bro. Let's go. This is it. Everybody gear up. We're about to go fucking end. Was it All for One? Let's go. So that's all. That's really all that season. Everybody's doing something. It's crazy.
There you go. Shout out My Hero. So yeah, the Oscars. One thing that does suck, I didn't get to watch all the Best Picture nominees. I fell too short. We ended up watching A Complete Unknown. We ended up watching Anora, The Brutalist. So we saw 8 out of 10 or 9. No, 8 out of 10. And yeah, they were all good. Liked more some, than others, but they were all good. I understood why they were nominated for the most part. And then the Oscars, man. First of all, me and Andrea were live streaming the Oscars. That was my first on TikTok. That was my first time, doing something like that. I didn't know you couldn't do that. Okay. Didn't know there was something you couldn't do. I've seen people streaming shit on TikTok that, would make me think that's okay. It's the fucking Oscars. Who cares? No, people care. I started the stream and then I put the the promotion video up, and in the beginning, maybe like in 10 minutes, we had like a steady 33 people. And then I guess the promotion video kicked in, and we had 100 people within like 15-20 minutes. And our stream went on for about an hour and a half before they finally shut us down and hit us with that copyright thing. But man, that whole hour and a half, that shit was so fun. Like, we had engaging people in the chat talking about, the awards that were, being handed out. And, there was different performances, people singing, and it was just fun, man. It was fun to have a chat like that, interacting. Everybody was pretty respectful. They would, let us know certain things if, we said something maybe wrong or pronounced something wrong. It was really cool. We gained like 33 followers off of it. And yeah, it was just one of the funnest times I've had live streaming. The Oscars, so Anora won Best Picture. Me and Andrea don't necessarily agree with that. I don't hate the pick, but I feel like Dune 2 was better. I feel like Conclave was better. I thought The Brutalist was better.
What about Complete Unknown?
Yeah, I think it was better than Anora.
They're kind of right there to me. Timothy in The Complete Unknown, goddamn.
Yeah.
And that goes to like the next thing of Adrian Brody winning best actor in leading role. I didn't hate that either. Adrian Brody obviously killed it. That movie is 3 hours and 30 minutes. We even sat through the intermission because we got the intermission, so we sat through that too. We watched that whole thing. That movie is long. But it is a great movie. Crazy little twist at the end. Amazing cinematography, everything. The Brutalist it's one of those movies that you're only gonna watch once, but you're glad you watched it the one time. But yeah, I was rooting for Timothy, mainly because of that bitch that was talking shit. Like I really wanted him to win just for that. He can go up there and give another great speech. But Adrian Brody won it. And it's funny because J-Mag was from what I gathered, you didn't watch the whole show. You kind of caught on a little later.
I missed like the first 6 awards or whatever.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah. But J-Mag was texting me during Adrian Brody's acceptance speech. And the Oscars this year, and I guess maybe because this was the first year that they were streaming it like onto Hulu, and on Hulu it was like time slotted. So as soon as it hits that second that shit is supposed to hit, it cut it off. So people going over their speeches really fucked over that because they cut it off, and you couldn't watch the Oscars on there. So people couldn't watch the Oscars anymore if that's how their only way to watch it. So that kind of sucked. But a lot of that had to go to Adrian Brody because his speech was 6 minutes, and they started playing his cue music, and he told them, "No, cut that shit off. I'm giving my speech."
I've been here before, man. Stop it. I could do this. Like, damn, that was crazy.
And that was the best part of his speech because I felt like his speech was kind of whack. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like he wasn't saying shit really. Yeah. But yeah, I wanted Timothy to win, but I wasn't mad at Adrian Brody. Just going back to it. Honora Mikey Madison, she won best actress in a leading role. I wanted Demi Moore to win. I think Demi Moore gave a hell of a fucking performance in The Substance. That shit was crazy. But Mikey Madison, I mean, I can't deny her either. I mean, she learned different languages for that role. In the movie, she's a stripper, so she gave an interview on Jimmy Kimmel. She learned to twerk and everything for that fucking role. Like she went crazy for that shit. So I couldn't really, I wasn't mad at that either. And Conan O'Brien did a good job hosting. I thought he was just better than, I think it was Jimmy Kimmel that did it last time, or one of them. He was just better than the last guy.
I think it was.
He made a joke about Jimmy Kimmel too.
Yeah, he made a joke. Right?
You got a problem or something? My name's Jimmy Kimmel or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
If you're gonna talk shit about me, my name's some shit like that. Yeah.
So I thought he did a good job. He had I was in the bathroom at the time, but he had a fucking Kendrick and Drake joke. I was like, whoa.
I saw that on
about halftime.
Crazy.
Yeah, we're at the halfway mark of the show. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what he said, but
it's nuts. But yeah, like Cody was talking about earlier, the Oscars they need to find out who those people were and get rid of them. Do a complete overhaul, maybe of everything, because that shit's not right. That shit is not right, and the Oscars mean something because, like I said, there's hundreds of crew members and everything that works on these movies, and they don't deserve that, man. And another fucked up thing, I posted a TikTok of it and me and Andrea's reactions, because Dune won 2 awards, and it was like sound and something else, VFX, I think. Yeah. And the people went up there, and it was 4 of them, and they were cutting them off. Like all 4 of them didn't even get to talk, and that shit was bullshit. Like that's probably going to be one of the biggest moments of their lives, and you're just some of them didn't even get to talk. One dude was midway, and you cut him off, so then the dude behind them didn't get to talk. Like it was just bullshit. So yeah, there was little things like that they could work on for next year, hopefully, for sure. That
extend the time, bro. We're here. They're here. We're fine. We could wait the extra fucking. It's probably gonna be 30 minutes extra added to the show if they let everybody say what they want to say. It's fine. It's not that big a deal. Like
and it wasn't fair all around because everybody wasn't getting cut off like that. Yeah. Fucking Zoe Saldana in the beginning, she gave the same kind of crazy ass worked up speech that she gave in the Golden Globes, and they didn't cut her off. They didn't play no music. I don't remember. So it was bullshit in that
certain
regard.
people are just not gonna get cut off. Like that's just not gonna happen. Like,
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I said, that along with the TikTok booming like that and everybody following, it was a great time. I had a really good time. So yeah, I know I went out for a while. I don't know if you want to say anything, but okay. Well, yeah, Oscars. We watched all those movies. So yeah, I guess that's really it because we were going hard on that.
let's kick it. Episode 6, if I'm not mistaken. All I can say is I'm sorry. What'd you guys think of the episode?
I think it was just a build up for the end. Go ahead, because you was about to go in.
I was gonna say, was this not the best episode? Am I crazy?
Okay, thank you, because I thought I was gonna have to fight you on this one. Because I thought I was gonna have to fight you. No. Yeah, I agree. Like, this was a phenomenal episode. I know it didn't advance the story the way we wanted to, the way the Viltrumite storyline. But damn, that storytelling and the writing and the heartfelt and going back to the Omni-Man Invincible fight, I thought was crazy, and it was incredible to see. Kind of like Superman-esque as far as like, the city's getting destroyed and we get to see the aftermath of that type shit. We get to see
like
Superman.
Man of Steel.
Yeah, like Man of Steel. People, that was number one complaint. Like, hey, what the fuck happened to all the people in those buildings and shit? And they kind of talked about it, I think, on BVS. But nah, in this one, they talked about it here, and you got to see the tribute, the Black Walls, back at this Ground Zero and all that.
There was a fuckload of them.
A lot of people, man. A lot of people. So I absolutely enjoyed this episode completely. This is up there. This is definitely up there as far as like storytelling, writing, everything. So
I was just thinking of the season, just because, like the other one for me would probably be Cecil's like backstory.
Yeah, for sure. That's up there too. Like, I don't know if it beats Cecil. It might.
does.
I don't know. That's why I was.
I don't know.
All right, well, let me chime in.
Go ahead.
It is not. I think I did like the aspects of the episode that you guys are pointing out, but I did not like Powerplex. That's his name, right?
Yeah,
I did not like his character at all. I think, like, yes, what his intentions were and what he wanted to do, I understand it. But the blaming Invincible was kind of like, that doesn't make sense. Like, I get some of the points, but the whole grand scheme of him blaming Invincible was kind of crazy. And then ultimately, by the end of it, you're gonna blame him for the death of your wife and baby. Like, that was even crazier to me. I was like, bro, come the fuck on. Like, this guy's an idiot at this point.
I get it. I get it. And the scene with him holding her arm, like, that was fucking crazy. And I could see where he's like, he's got my sister's arm like that, and he's traumatized, man. I can excuse all of that to trauma and losing his not just his sister, but his little niece who he was just playing with in the park. I completely get it. When that happens to somebody emotionally, you're looking for somebody to blame, and the person that's to blame is not here anymore. Then it's you. Then I'm going after you. Like, I'm fucked up in the head, and I just lost 2 people that I cherish. And his wife being on board too. Like, no, I loved her too. I loved her too.
That
do what you got to do.
Off.
To me, I didn't. That didn't piss me off. I completely understood it. Like, I get some people being like, no, what are you doing? Like, we still have us. You still have us. And I get that point too. But I still like what they did with her and being like, nah, we loved her too, and we loved your niece too. I forget the name, but do what you got to do. I love that aspect.
Like, I being on board with him is okay to me, but by the end when she spit in Invincible, I was like, come the fuck on. Like, you could have been like the good angel side of it, like where the husband's obviously pissed off. Powerplex is pissed. She could have been the one, like, trying to talk to Invincible, but no, she spits in his face, being like, come on, it's not his fault. This nigga took the worst beating out of them all. Like, he was, when Powerplex was working.
They don't know that.
Yeah, Powerplex was working and watching the video of Invincible getting his ass whooped. He was watching it back. Like, you're seeing this man, he's fighting for y'all, and he has to take the beating of it all. But you're like, and I understand your point of why he's mad at him. He's not in his right mind, and he's just taking it out on somebody. I get that, but to the extent he went was bullshit. Like,
I'll speak on that. The way he fucking and Invincible pissed me off too. Like, wanting to fucking immediately go to them and try to like, he went to them, and then Powerplex fucking came like, no, don't get the fuck out of there. Leave the building so that they're okay. You don't have to fucking go and grab them and take them away. He wants you, leave. That pissed me off. I get that point. He's immature. He's young. He's still fucking learning shit. I get that point. But then what pissed me off even more was like, this motherfucker had his and he's traumatized. I get it, but it still fucking upset me. He fucking went all electric mode on fucking Invincible and turned around and I was like, wow, I can't believe that just fucking happened. Like that was crazy. So that whole fucking scene, that whole situation just pissed me off completely. That was bad. But
I actually liked his character.
I liked Powerplex. Which is
like,
Aaron, by the way. That's fucking Breaking Bad.
Yeah, he did his thing.
Yeah, Aaron
I
Paul.
just feel like it was very real. Like that's what,
for sure.
That's
for
what
sure.
happens. Like if he's like riddled with trauma, and then you have somebody in your life that you love, and they enable you to like work like for that trauma. Like they enable that trauma in you. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna do things, and you're gonna blame other people and make all those mistakes, and you're still gonna be like, it was your fault. Like I had nothing to do with this. It was you because you're such a deeply hurt person, and you don't. Yep. So I like that.
And it's also the fact that he didn't face no repercussions in his eyes.
Yeah, that was the best point. That was the best point he had.
Like you go through all that, they're just fighting through the city, and regular people are dying. Superheroes have to face no fucking justice like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's on top of like it's anger of that, and that's on top of the trauma of losing them. Like J Mac said, you were just with them. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know. That's why I believed it. I already was thinking that he's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So like anything that he did, it wasn't like out of left field for me.
But like, and I can justify it slightly because we saw it. He tried to talk to people. He tried to make it something that the world.
Yeah, he tried everything else first. He tried everything else he could first before doing.
Made him crazy. Yeah. So go ahead.
No, I mean that's really it, and I don't know. We're gonna get to it obviously, but I don't know if I'm counting the end with it because that. Boy,
yeah.
When I saw that shit, I was like, "Whoa!" And I called it. But I don't know if I'm counting that with. I also thought that this was the best. Like, I don't want to say side story, but kind of filler-esque episode.
The best sidetrack of the main. Yeah,
there was definitely character development in here. Like he definitely got some character development.
Yeah.
This
and it was a character development that like I actually like attached to. Like I was like, you need to learn this fucking lesson.
Yeah,
because this time it wasn't like it wasn't a normal alien like lesson, like some crazy time travel lesson. It was somebody from the planet is really trying to talk to you. And
yeah.
But honestly, if you feel like the Cecil episode is better, I can't fault you on that either.
No, it's tough to pick from those. I think I have this one, and it's close. So it's
so.
Really
I think
fucking
so
close.
Too. I really enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. I even enjoyed Rex and Ray's storyline. Of them. Ray really contemplate like, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to fucking die for this shit. And Rex like, well, I enjoyed that, and I understood her point of view, and we almost died. I'm ready to leave. Like. That's I get it.
It was like the realest shit in the whole show, if I'm really honest.
Yeah.
And that reminds me, that another thing that made me mad about the episode was they were at the birthday party bowling and stuff, and he cut the TV off. I understand why he cut it off, and he maybe he didn't hear him calling for Invincible, but to tell me that nobody was sending him messages like, bro, he's calling specifically for you, and then the second encounter he doesn't like step up again, I was mad. Like, bro, just go figure out what the hell he wants. But it takes to the end, and that's what made it worse for me. Like I was like, it could have probably been resolved.
But that's what he wanted. He wanted him.
I agree with that too, though. I agree with what you're saying, but I also think it goes back to what J-Mag was saying. And sometimes I think we forget that these events of Invincible are like the show took forever to come out, but the events of Invincible are like kind of contained within how I don't know how long. It's fucking
45 minutes, right? Is that,
I'm saying
from
like the
season 1 to 3. Like
like how much time has passed really?
Yeah, I think it's
a couple
like
years.
I don't think it's a couple years. I think it's even shorter.
I think
than
it's
that.
only
I think
for
it's like
1 year.
Yeah,
it's for sure a short amount of time.
Yeah,
and he just really hasn't been a hero that long.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, like
that's what me and Cody were saying last week.
His actions really just show that.
It might be within a year. Go ahead, my bad.
I think so too. I think it is within a year. I don't think it's been that long.
because that was the first time they had
That was the anniversary, right?
That was the first
was the
one.
anniversary.
Exactly. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's only been a year.
It's been a year.
So like you really think about it, like he just really hasn't been a hero that long. He doesn't have enough shit under his belt to really like be moving like a hero should be moving, like a fucking
He's 19. He's
Captain
19 and he
America or
just got
something,
powers
you know?
at what, 18? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just think he's still
Yeah.
learning.
Yeah, I agree. Speaking
we
on
forget
Cody's issue, I guess that first one when he was bowling, I'm pretty sure he heard his name or like catch his name, but he
It
also
started.
said like,
I think because I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
it started.
he turned it off. He's like, there's other heroes. Like he didn't want to
Yeah.
deal with it. He's like, there's other heroes that can handle this. I'm not the only one. I'm trying to make time for you guys. I get that point. Like he doesn't need to be over there, and I get it. And then the second part, like he was gonna step up, and then he was like, no,
for sure.
you're gonna make it worse. He's not right. Let me handle it. And I agreed with that point too. So I didn't have any issues with that.
Because
I
like
didn't have any
after,
issues.
because when he first showed up, he got on the mic and started talking, and some of the people started turning around because they realized he was naming people that died, and then he was
Yeah.
making sense to them. So
Yeah.
like I'm saying, at that point, you didn't even hear him out. Eve was like, "Nah, I got this." Like y'all aren't even trying to hear him out. That pissed me off because it's the second time he tried it.
Yeah, I think it goes just back to what I said. Like he'll learn in the future. Well, I don't know what's going to
Well,
happen.
yeah,
in the future,
probably.
apparently, but he'll learn how to deal with how to deal with situations better.
Yeah, fantastic episode. The title sequence I thought was hilarious.
Yeah.
Where is it? Invincible. Like,
That
it
shit was
that-
elite.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
awesome. That was funny.
That shit was amazing.
I had a good laugh at that, so that was pretty funny. But yeah, good end credit scene. Sterling Brown, right? Is his name? He's back. He's back, and he's got a bunch of variants with him. That was kind of crazy. That was kind of cool. That's like another storyline before we get to Viltrumites, though. I'll tell you that. And I think I'm on board with it. It looks interesting. Like, oh shit,
Bro,
how's this gonna work?
One of them was wearing a Viltrumite outfit.
Yeah. Yep. Viltrumite fit and
That shit
mustache,
was
and
crazy with the
everything.
mustache.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm excited.
That's the only part I called too. I thought it was him when we first saw the robot because
Yeah.
I think it panned out, and I think we saw black skin. Maybe I don't remember
Yeah.
what, but
Yeah, we did.
yeah, I was like, wow, he's really not dead. And actually, that really makes me happy because I just felt like he in the last season. I don't know if I want to say underutilized, but it felt underwhelming. Maybe his storyline
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
in season 2 a little bit. So I'm glad he's back because yeah, that's how I felt.
Great episode. Fantastic. For the most part, I've been enjoying the season, man. I really have. I know the last one was filler. I still enjoyed it. I don't know if you guys enjoyed it as much, but I still enjoyed it. But this whole season to me, I think it's been great. It's been good.
We know it's
Yeah.
not filler, but
Yeah,
I'm
but
telling you, you know how people get.
Yes, yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
But yeah, let us know your thoughts on episode 6. All I can say is I'm sorry. So yeah, fantastic episode. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Moving on to Severance. This one being episode 6, titled Chikai Barbo.
I want to
I
quote
will-
something.
go
real
ahead.
quick. I want to quote something real quick. I don't know how, but no, matter of fact, I'm lying because I just looked at it. Marco texted me on Saturday at 11:19 a.m. That Severance episode is one of the greatest episodes of TV I've ever seen in my entire life. Quote.
Okay. Listen, okay, because I'm about to say this and it sound bad, but it's not.
Oh my
I
God.
don't agree with that statement because I don't think it's one of the greatest. I honestly, it was all right to me. Now let me get to the point. That's why I said it's gonna sound crazy. When I was watching this episode, in my head, all I was thinking of, whoever directed this episode was trying to show off. Like, it didn't even feel like when it started, bro. I was like, am I watching the right show? And obviously, we saw the actors. It was phenomenal directing. They were showing that they could work that camera. That's how I felt the entire
What the
episode.
fuck?
I was like, every time, bro, transition to the different pans, the types of shots they were taking, the lighting, everything looked beautiful. It looked amazing. But that was the best thing about the episode to me because obviously we got their flashback or their story about how they got they came together and stuff like that and their connection, and we got more of Gemma's side of working inside. And we don't know why she's there yet, though, right? They didn't explain that.
No,
yet.
we don't know why.
But that's what we got from the episode. And like I said, it was okay to me. But to call it the best, one of the best, is crazy. Like I said, the standout thing was the direction. Like that was it. So go ahead.
Yeah, I have a completely different thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was one of the greatest episodes of television I've ever seen. I don't know. But that episode was amazing. That I was thinking, like, because I think we watched Invincible and then we watched it back to back.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's how I did it.
I think we watched it back to back. I was like, man, Invincible showed the fuck out. That was a great fucking episode. And then fucking Severance ended, and I was like, wow, banger episodes from both back to back, and seeing them like both after that, I could not stop thinking about Severance. Like everything that you just said about the direction, the camera work, like everything is spot on. I think it's hilarious that you use that to knock the episode, but I understood what you were saying. But yeah, just the storytelling aspect, seeing it from Gemma's perspective, from how, Andrea was we were kind of breaking it down after. It just seems like she's severed a whole bunch of ways or something like that. That I don't. Right? That's kind of.
Yeah.
I just see one Severance. I don't know where y'all see that. So can y'all explain that?
That's where I was gonna say. We all walked away from this thinking they're fucking with how many times they could sever a person, right? Like I think that's where I walked away with this from.
That's what I thought.
She would go into a room and it would be something different, and each room was like something unpleasant. Like I don't know what they're trying to push the boundaries of or prove as far as that aspect, but I think it was multiple severed people. Like
That's
she was
what y'all took from that? Wow.
Yeah.
That's what it
think
seemed like.
Because
that's what it looked like to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just assumed it was the same one severed person going in each different room, and obviously they're asking the real Gemma, like, because think about it, when she went down to the severed floor, we got the same person back. It wasn't like a random person, because he said, what was her name? I forgot. Miss Casey. He didn't say a different name.
That was
unless
the
they called all of the severed people the same name. But I don't know. I just took it as one severed with Casey. It was Casey in each room. That's how I saw it.
They called her. I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, when she went down, remember when she escaped and she got to the elevator?
Yeah,
and then Milchick opened the door. He said, Miss Casey. That's how you said it.
But her name wouldn't change. Though,
Oh,
right?
That's what I was gonna say. They probably wouldn't change her name, but I just don't see how it would be multiple severed. I would just see it being Miss Casey. Because you remember there was like, I was just in this room. And no, that was 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you know what?
But she
though?
would
Because
say
when
that
she
for
went
every room.
when she went up though, she did ask, "How long has it been since I've been back?" To me, that tells me that she doesn't even know anything about what's been going on in each room downstairs.
Yeah,
That's
you're
why
right. You're right. I forgot about that.
When she was writing the Christmas letters, she was like, "It's always Christmas.
It's always Christmas." Yeah,
you're absolutely
and he was like,
right.
"Christmas comes once a year." So that's what I thought that.
No, y'all are right. I totally missed that then.
Hey, I won't go long because I've been talking about this for these past things. But yeah, I that episode was amazing to me. 10 out of 10. I couldn't stop thinking about it. It was crazy.
You guys know how I felt about Severance, and maybe to Cody's point, this is why I. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Now I'm gonna let you finish because I said wait. It was supposed to be in my head. Sorry.
Maybe to Cody's point, this is why I enjoyed this episode so much, because it was a different style. It was different,
it looked
completely
different.
I walked away from the episode like that was incredible. Cinematography alone was just incredible. Jessica Lee Gagne, got to give her a shout out. Give her some more work. Give her some other movies. She's ready to move on to bigger and better things and do things like that. So she absolutely killed it in that regard. Wow. There was reports coming out that no CGI was used in the scene when she's behind Mark, and then it transitions to the ceiling, it rotates down into the cable, and then that was all one. That wasn't CGI. That was real.
Saw that.
That was all real.
They was showing off.
Yeah, that was wild, because that was for not to be CGI, and they used camera work on that shit. Crazy, absolutely crazy. So shout out to her. Give her more work. Like I said, she did fantastic. Great cinematography, but then the episode itself, the storytelling, especially to lead it, Dai-Chen Lockman, which is what's her name? It's Casey, and is her name Gemma, which is Gemma. She absolutely did phenomenal in my opinion. All the different, innies, I guess if you want to call it that. She did great. She carried. I enjoyed all of it. Yeah, I don't think this is one of the best episodes of television ever, just from a like storytelling aspect or anything like that. But cinematography, you could put this shit up there with anything, and it was phenomenal. But yeah, best episode of the show in my opinion. Maybe Jet and Andrea could speak on that and see what they think, because you guys know how I feel about the rest of the show. But this one to me, best episode of the show.
You're up, superstar.
It was one of the best episodes I've ever seen. Not, I don't know. I haven't.
You're kind of
seen
TV, like ever.
Yeah, like I haven't seen every show, so I can't say, you know. But from the shows I've seen, it's up there. It really is. It's a great episode. It's my favorite episode out of that whole season 1, season 2. Yeah, I mean, you guys said it all. The camera work, the cinematography, everything. I was just the whole time I was watching it, I was like, God damn. Like it's wow. Like it literally was like tickling a part of my brain that this show had never done that before. And I was like, wow, this is great. And then just because now we got to know more about, we hadn't seen her all season. We got to know more what she's doing. We know that this is happening at the same time that it's happening with that what's happening with Mark. So we kind of got like a timeline right there. We got to see how they met. We got to see how they met. We don't know where she was going the night she died. They showed her. She left the house. She went somewhere.
She's gonna be gone for 10 minutes, right? I think that's what she said. I'm gonna be gone for like 10 minutes.
I'm gonna be back at 10. She said it was gonna be like 10. 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew it was
but we don't know where she was going.
Yeah.
I'm thinking she's going to the in-laws, but I don't know. That's what I was thinking.
Once you're done.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know. She never made it back, but she's in. She
Lumen. Also said she was gonna play.
She was gonna play charades.
Charades.
She said there's gonna be charades.
So I could just stay.
Yeah.
He said, no, you should go. I gotta finish this.
So we got to know more information about her, what she's doing, what they're doing to her fucking Lumen. And she's over here asking, well, what's that room? Cold Harbor, I haven't been in there. He's like, oh, you'll be in there soon. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I guess it left me with more questions than answers, but it did answer a couple questions, like where is she? Where are they keeping her? Yeah, great episode. I loved it. I mean, this is one of my favorite shows, so there's nothing wrong. Like, to me, I'm like, this is one of the greatest TV episodes of television ever. So,
hell yeah. Crazy theory. I don't even know if this is gonna turn into anything. Probably not. But once they realize that they're playing with different innies, or how many times they could sever a person, I was thinking, could Gemma herself on the outside be another innie? And they're experimenting with on the outside stuff, and that's not really even her name, Gemma. Like, that's another innie, but just living out in the real world.
That's a good theory.
That's where I came out.
That's
from.
a good
Maybe
theory.
That's I don't know.
No, because remember when the sister threatened to call old girl, and she said, "Don't call her." She was born and raised by them.
Yeah,
this could be
she's a soldier. This could be the same case, but then Gemma was so like on the outside so much she grew attached, and then after they did all this, she just wants to go back. And
there was no car accident. They took her. They took her back.
Yeah, because she was already a part of them the
she
entire
was supposed
time.
To come back. Yeah.
How else do you fake a car accident unless you were already a part of it?
Yeah.
So you're on to some shit. That was.
Let's see. I don't know.
Gemma's been in any the whole time.
We do know that Lumen has other things other than like work stuff, like other than companies. They have the school for all girls, which is the school that what's her name? The girl, the little girl that's there working.
Oh yeah, I like her character. Yeah.
And there's a theory that also Cobell was from, like, she was in the school of all girls. That's why she's like a Lumen soldier, like they said. So
they also made I think for Kive, I think, which was the founders, and for Kier. I don't know if he's still alive and he's doing some Walt Disney shit and he's frozen somewhere,
or if they're trying to preserve him and give him eternal life, like for Kier, that line right there was like, oh shit. I looked up who it was because I didn't know what it was, but I know it meant something, and then I found out it was the founder.
They always say that though. They say
Do they?
whenever,
Okay.
yeah, they say. I mean, that's could still be true, but they do say anytime they use it like I don't know how to say, almost like as in like praise God type of way.
Yeah.
Kind of like they say for Kier. They
Okay.
always say that. So
That's the first time I even noticed it, really. So we'll see. Yeah.
Mhm.
Phenomenal. Any other theories you guys want to talk about, or think that's the way it's going? Or?
There was a point in time during the episode, I don't remember when. What did we say the little girl's name was?
I forgot. I couldn't think of
What
it.
little girl?
The Asian girl that's
The little
working there
girl
as a
that's
child
gonna
for
be
some
there.
reason.
Oh, yeah, I forgot what her name was.
Fucking what's his name? The fat dude brought up like, why is there a child here? What is going on? Yeah, that was hilarious.
Just go to the cast. I
So,
forgot
I'm
her
looking
name. Miss Wong.
Miss Wong.
Yeah.
There was a point in time where I thought they were doing like some, I don't know, because the one part of the show that like is making my brain hurt is that they saw Gemma's body. Like Mark has said it. I think he said his
Oh,
sister
I
said
don't-
it, that they saw her body
Yeah.
dead. So that's the part where it's like,
They
how
identified
is
her
she?
body.
Yeah, how is she alive if they saw the body? And I don't remember at what point of the episode it made me think about it, but Miss Wong, I guess, them both kind of being Asian. I don't know, maybe if
If that has
there's
anything. Yeah.
something there because she's a child working, and maybe she's an accelerate or something. I don't know. But yeah, because her character just got kind of put into this season, right? Just randomly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
I don't know.
She took Milchick's job. So
by the way, I talk about him every episode. That man right there, boy. She
that
went
dude
down
was
there and saw him.
sprinting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss
Miss
Casey.
Casey. Like that dude came through the door like he had a jacket on, like he wasn't even at work. Hey, get there now. Oh shit. All right, yeah. Phenomenal.
Yeah,
great.
I want to
episode.
see more of him too, for sure. Like how you were talking about with the Dykeman? Daichen?
Daichen.
Oh yeah.
I want to see more of both of them after Severance for sure. Man,
Uh,
they kill it.
you guys know how the Apple does the fucking tiles next episode and brief description. Next one, the description was discoveries will be made. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. Absolutely phenomenal episode. Cinematography, storytelling, writing, characters, all that shit. Great. Let us know what you got. Oh, Cody, before we end that, do you remember what you were gonna say? You were like, oh, and then gone.
The fuck?
All right. Well, let us know your thoughts down on episode 7 of Severance. Down in the comments below. Leave your theories, interact. We'll go and interact with you guys. So pretty cool. And then I just wanted to bring this up real quick. That episode does have a 9.5 right now based off 10,000 reviews on IMDb. Dragon Ball Daima, that episode that we talked about earlier, 9.6 is what is it sitting at now with
Dude, it's so
15,000
crazy.
people.
That
So,
episode was better than Diamonds. For sure.
just thought I'd bring that up for everybody. But yeah, any final thoughts, guys, before we head out?
I love Severance.
All right. Yeah. Let us know if you guys have any bad Weekend songs, bad Post Malone songs, all that. Down in the comments. Another episode in the books, man. We appreciate you guys watching this one. Leave all your thoughts on everything we talked about, the news, the what we watches, anything else you guys might want to talk about. Drop all those thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there in those comments, go ahead and drop us a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That would be much appreciated. For our audio listeners, drop us 5 stars. That too would be much appreciated. But in the meantime, keep it locked here to LFG, where we got you covered on anything and everything in pop culture. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.